Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Gotham Knights for live stream number 7 as we continue our journey through the game, hoping to discover everything the game has to offer. Good morning, hope you're all well. We're back this morning as we continue on our journey in Gotham Knights. We've got about 3.5 hours, so a little bit less than yesterday, and the aim is to see what we still need to discover. Massive thank you to all the new subscribers. We're still growing and it has been incredible so far, so thank you all very much for that. It's yeah, I'm always amazed at how much we've been growing, to be fair. If you haven't seen the scheduled video, we are live this morning with Gotham Knights, and this evening we continue our attempt at the Platinum Trophy in Miles Morales as we continue New Game Plus mode. That'll be this evening. We'll check out the scheduled video or the scheduled post from the community to know what's happening this week, and also have a look at the vote in the community page as well, as that will tell you what we're doing next. Although it depends on the final vote finish once we finish this. I think I know what's going to win the way it's going, to be fair. Okay, just need to fill in the YouTube side and we can crack on. I haven't really got anything else to talk about. Yes, I have actually. The channel update video will go live Thursday morning, as I've got an appointment, so I can't stream Thursday morning. In it, we'll talk about a few things. One of the things I found out yesterday is I now have a date set for the spinal injections. It is the 18th of November. That could change, admittedly. There's still a bit of an issue with it, but in theory, that's when we should be having them. Now, I don't know what I'm going to be like once they're done. So I've got to try and plan for that week, not knowing what kind of state I'm going to be in afterwards. No one can tell me any information, weirdly, because everyone reacts differently to these injections. We have a date though, finally. We've waited long enough to know when we'd actually have the spinal injections. So at least we now have a date, but I'm kind of in two minds about the whole thing. But the 18th is a Friday, so it does mean we may have to rest that weekend. And in the hope that we're okay afterwards, if that makes sense. Good morning, Brackley. How are you? Why are you banned from technology apart from the iPad? What have you done? How are you? Why are you banned? Sorry, I'm just trying to check sound. Sounds good. No worries, Brackley. Thanks for the like, much appreciated. Right, I'm just trying to tweet. This is the bit that I struggle to type and talk, so give me 2 seconds. But like I say, yeah, so from the 18th, we need to kind of work out what we're going to do. But we'll sort it out, I'm sure. I'm kind of in two minds. If anyone's had spinal injections before, please let me know and just tell me what they're like. Because I am, what's the nicest way of putting it? Bricking it, if that makes sense. You didn't do homework. Oh, okay. Right, I should be able to talk and type now. I shouldn't. It's the first bit I always struggle with, and I've always struggled. I'm still struggling. Okay, we can crack on. You can't touch them. Oh, wow. You should do your homework. Homework's important. School's important. Homework maybe not, actually, to be fair. Okay, let's crack on. So yesterday's stream we did quite a bit. We fought Mr. Freeze and defeated him. It was a tough fight, but we did it. We also continued loads of patrols. We moved on the story with the Court of Owls. We faced the assassins again, the League of Shadows. It's been a tough fight, to be fair. Now,
got new intel for the evidence board.
I'm pretty sure we finished the stream yesterday as Batgirl. So our next character is going to be Robin.
I'm fine.
I'm saying this and I'm doubting myself. Did we finish with Batgirl last?
I thought I'd give anything to hear Dad's voice again. But in the labyrinth, he said the most horrible things. That I had.
We did, it was in the labyrinth. We escaped the labyrinth, didn't we?
You didn't abandon the city. You were working behind the scenes while you were injured.
You got another COVID tapping on with us twice, everyone laughed.
The court knows everything
That's why we're
about
reading
everyone
toothpaste.
and still can't come up with anything nearly as terrifying as the thoughts that lurk in the back of our
I'm just
own
letting them
minds.
talk because obviously what they're talking about what's just happened in the labyrinth.
Barbara, I promise you, you did not abandon him.
She's struggling to deal with the fact her dad's passed and she's blaming herself.
But thank you for saying it.
Oh yeah, nothing wrong with that. Okay, we have got a bit of backstory to do with Batgirl, so we'll have a look at that first. I think it's more to do with a diorama that she was making of a crime scene. Then we'll do upgrades, change character to Robin, and then we go out on patrol. Main story-wise, we've got to go and speak to Detective Montoya. That's our main story. We've got a couple of XPs we can pick up as well, and there's a few crimes. Crimes seem to be getting a bit less now, I've noticed. Whether that'll pick back up again, I'm not too sure. Maybe we need to do a bit more interrogation for that. But let's, first of all, do her a little bit more of a backstory. We are 10 minutes early, to be fair. We started the stream a bit earlier than we said.
Listen, if you were worried about your dad, I wanted you to know he wasn't covering.
I wouldn't say it can kill you. It's obviously safe, otherwise you wouldn't be able to put it in your mouth.
Quite a few of them. He was fighting the court even if he didn't know they were.
Should have known that. I just thought... maybe I didn't know him as well as I thought I did.
You needed proof. Just like Bruce would have.
Should have found it earlier. I was Oracle. I had access to every computer system in Gotham. How could I have missed something as big as the court?
She's definitely someone who blames herself a lot. She
How
seems to
could you
struggle
have
with
missed an
confidence a little
evil
bit.
secret society that's kept itself hidden from everyone, including your dad and Batman, for literal centuries?
That sounds like something Dick would say.
Oh really? I've not heard that
Thanks.
before. Morning Simmer, how are you?
So,
Tim
can I
reminds you
help
of
the murder
someone of a
donuts?
game. Oh really? Yeah, I've not heard that
Sure.
before, Brackley.
Yes.
Yeah, Batgirl definitely struggles a little bit with self-confidence, it seems, and also she blames herself for everything that happened to her dad and feels she should have done more. Okay, we'll check her upgrades and then we'll change to Robin, as that's the next character for us to use. We have got a new night suit, which is an improvement on what we did have for her. Melee, yeah, Owlbuster Tonfa. And ranged, not better than what we're using. Okay, quick check on crafting just in case anything better for her. No. Melee, yes, we have got melee that's better for her, so we'll take that. As a knockout effect, we've got properties now. So some of this gear is now getting better and better in terms of what it can be used for. I didn't put it on. There we go. That can have a lot of mods added. That's something we need to look at. And ranged, is we got anything better we have? Yeah, we're definitely getting a lot more abilities we can now add to some of our gear. In terms of abilities, we've got 2 points to spend. What do we want with her? Actually, let's take that. That's one. And we'll do a defensive bonus as well. Okay, that is Batgirl finished with. Let's change to Robin, as that's the next character. We've finished her patrol in the last stream. It is Robin's turn. Tim Drake. Thanks for the line, much appreciated. I don't know, to be fair, Brackley. I don't know. Good morning, Patrick. How are you? Bayek is the scariest assassin. I wouldn't say he's the scariest, no. It reminds me of Rahim from Dying Light. I've never played Dying Light, so I couldn't tell you, to be fair. Okay, Robin is our next person. We have got a bit of backstory for him, so let's actually do that first.
I just can't wrap my head around it.
Ezio is the wisest. I'm not sure if Ezio is the wisest, to be fair.
You hiding things from us, Drake?
Maybe it's drugs. Or plutonium. I mean, he is a teenager.
A chess set.
That looks familiar. Aren't those Bruce's?
Yep, custom made. The Knights even have bat ears.
Would you look at that?
I do really like these little interactions and
them from
backstories
Wayfair.
to
I
explain
know
the
it's
characters and
dangerous,
how they're
but
feeling, what they're
I
going
was
for. I do
careful
like
and
them.
no one saw me.
I think they're very well done.
That's a big risk for a chess set.
Everything we salvaged from the manor belonged to Batman. I thought we could use a bit more Bruce.
He seems to be the one that's missing Batman the most. And obviously he is the youngest, so I can kind of understand that.
We're gonna want to keep an eye on this sector. Let's step up patrols.
Okay, a little bit of his backstory there, and how he's feeling now. Connor was the most ruthless killer assassin. I would agree with that. Connor was ruthless. Okay, let's see what we got load out for Robin first. Let's get rid of all these other things we're not using. And then we'll have a look at crafting before we head out on our patrol. We know we need to speak to Detective Montoya. That's the next step. Okay, crafting, what do we got? Nothing better than what we're already using for suit. Melee, no. And ranged, same. And they've all got... I'll just check. I'll check the mods, because what have we got in this one? This one's quite a low one for Robin. Is there a better one to use? Probably. Yeah, that's... What are they saying that? Can I unequip melee mods? Yeah, there we go. I just kind of... I was thinking we'd done that wrong, but no, we haven't. I think that's right. We'll check the suit mod just in case. We do find Robin struggles a little bit with damage. So I'd rather make sure we've got something that actually is going to help him massively. It's unequip all mods. That's the one I think we'll take. Abilities wise, what do we got for Robin? We've got 4 points to spend. Okay. What can we use for Robin? Opens a small pump, pulls an enemy through it to perform a takedown. Will that help us? I suppose in a way it would. What else have we got though? Sticky pellets. Sticky pellets. Critical chance. I think that's take that one. Decoy explodes, leaving behind elemental residue. Let's do that, because we know Robin is meant to be more stealth orientated, to be fair. So that's the plan. Thank you for the likes, much appreciated. So our plan is we're going to head out. We're going to speak to Detective Montoya. First of all for Robin's patrol, and then we'll have a look at crimes, and depending on what Detective Montoya tells us, where we need to head next. So the plan is, so depending on the vote, we do a vote every time we change main game. So the main live stream game changes determined by the vote. So the current vote is for
the mind games they play, what they're capable of. I can only
the next game, and on there, the one winning currently is God of War. So the plan would be do God of War 3 remastered, God of War, and then Ragnarok. So yes, we will do it, but we've got the other two to do first. Only if it wins the vote, and then we'll do the trilogy. And then after that, we'll do another vote. That's the plan. If it doesn't win, then we'll have to wait even longer to do it. But yes, at some point we will be. But it won't be on release. To be fair, I generally, with a lot of games on release, I do ask you guys what you guys think. So, with Horizon Forbidden West, we said to you guys, all the subscribers, do you want us to play this on release or not?
She says she needs to speak
And
with you about an arrest warrant.
the majority said,
Up, Belfry.
no, we don't want you to play it on release. We want to give it a month so we can play and experience the story ourselves. So we sometimes do that as well. We've got a War Ragnarok. I think that'll be the same. You know, it'll be a chance for you guys to play it yourselves, get the story before we get to it. And at least then we're not ruining it for anyone. I'm always conscious of, yeah, I'm always ruining it. I don't like ruining games for other people. I'm one of those guys that doesn't like spoilers. So holding off is never a bad thing. We don't play many games on release just to give you guys a chance to play them and experience them yourself. And there's less spoilers for you guys. So yeah, I try and hold off a lot of stuff on release if we can. Depending on what you guys want to see. Like this one, no one was that worried, so we were happy to do it on release. There is the Marvel game coming up in December that I want to do. May do on release as well, depending. But it all depends on a few other factors as well. But yeah, it's one of those. It's a tricky situation to try and be fair to everyone. Yeah, I'm not a fan of spoilers, and I don't like spoiling it for other people because of that. I get moaned at. There's a few people I know that are big YouTubers, to be fair, and they moan at me for not playing stuff on release because they say that we won't get subscribers and you won't grow because you need to be playing the latest games. And I get their point. I understand what they're saying, but at the same time, if people don't want it spoiled, then what's the point of playing it anyway? If that makes sense. So yeah, it's a tricky situation. I get their point that, you know, if you want to be successful, you need to play stuff on release to keep people watching. But at the same time, I'd rather people experience it for themselves as well. If that makes sense. So it is a tricky one, but we try and do the best we can. But yeah, we've got 2 more God of Wars to play first. So in a way, for us, God of War Ragnarok, we won't spoil it for anyone because we're going to have a bit of time before we get to it anyway. Okay, let's speak to Detective Montoya. This is main story related.
How are things looking?
I've got enough evidence to lock Kane up for years. It's the warrant that's the problem.
The judge doesn't agree with the charges?
I've been to see every judge I know, and no one will sign it. They're scared.
That's not good.
They don't want to be on Kane's bad side. Do you think Judge Moreno would cooperate? She's put away a lot of powerful people in the past.
Elena was one of the first
Marvel Midnight
names
Suns is
on
the one
my
I've been
list.
looking at, yes.
But
I didn't
guess
watch
things got
Developer
rattled
Diary,
after
no,
the
because
Chelsea tunnel case.
I don't watch anything to do
died.
with any game that I want to play because I don't want spoilers, if that makes sense. I know quite a lot of it is safe, like trailers and stuff are
Get that
generally
warrant
safe.
signed. You know I'll serve it.
But
Thanks for
I
keeping an
kind
eye
of
out
stay
for
away
us.
from everything just in case. I play it on the safer side, if that makes sense. Sometimes if people watch something like that or a trailer and say that there's no spoilers in it, then I'll have a look. But I wait for someone else to tell me, if that makes sense. Okay, she needs the warrant signing off, and nothing. Is there any main story on the map? Yes. We've got to interrogate the mob to find out more information. So we need to find some mob, and then we need to interrogate them. That faction presence here isn't the mob, is it? We have got a crime over here to do. The mob over here? I always forget what the symbols are for different people. So let's have a quick look at crimes. I'm just wanting to see what the... Okay, so that's the mob symbol. So we need to interrogate a member of the mob. So we're looking for that symbol on the map. And then we know their presence is there. Financial district, no. No. Where are the mob? Oh, there we go. The mob are in the West End. We have got a crime here as well. So what we'll do, we'll head to the West End. Find a mob member, interrogate them and go from there. Have you seen Evil West? No. I haven't seen Evil West. There wasn't any spoilers. Oh, okay. I might have a look then if that's the case. Like I say, I rely on other people to let me know that it's safe. But yeah, I'll have a look then at some point this week. That's the case. It does look interesting though. I like the idea of it. I know it's card-based and turn-based, but I still like the idea of it. I want to play on release, but it's going to depend on a few different factors whether I can do it or not. Some of it financial, but hopefully we'll have a chance to have a look at it. There's a Batman. Is that a Batman there? There is, it's there. There we go, Batarang. I'm definitely finding more of those now. But yeah, so I'll have a look at that then. This is gameplay mechanics. I am interested. It sounds an interesting story. And the way it's all going to be. Okay, defeat the enemies. We're going to try and find someone who we can interrogate as well, ideally. So it's not going to be here because these are all going to be to do with this crime. Let's take down this though. Hopefully damage as many of them as possible.
You're going straight to Black.
Don't damage all of them.
We head out soon. So do any lap.
Come out, fight already!
No.
Hey, Robin, get away from me!
Gonna pop.
Don't let up!
Robin seems to have not been doing as much damage as some of the others were in combat. I know he's more stealth orientated, but I would say straight away, I think you can tell that against most enemies very quickly. And these guys are shielding a lot as well.
Watch this. So I can shoot.
Yeah, we're needing to break shields quite a lot with these guys, it seems.
Watch out for the weapon. Go for the base.
Yeah, Robin is definitely not the best at combat, and we see this quite a lot with him.
Go for his knee.
Combat is definitely a lot harder.
Get clear so I can shoot. All right. Let's do it.
I know these are higher level as well. I thought we'd leveled up Robin quite well, but I think it's definitely showing. Full-on combat like this is definitely not Robin's forte, and we've got to be a bit more careful, I think. These guys just shield a lot. Annoyingly, we can't interrogate any of these guys.
Can't dodge bullets. Light up that cake. Let's hit them all at once.
Come on.
You scared? Now.
Constantly having to
Burn that mask.
stop them shielding.
Sweep his leg. I'm not down yet.
Right, one down there. Come on. We have to be a bit more careful with Robin in terms of when we get into situations, I think, because he's definitely not the best at combat. Okay, that's the crime done anyway.
Here we are.
And we're still missing a person. There is. There's actually still a person missing over there. Okay, we need to take him out discreetly, because we've just proven that Robin can't fight properly one-on-one. So, getting into a fight with this guy is definitely not an option. I can't get up there. If I just drop down to a silly place. There we go. We'll take him down that way. This will be the crime done at least.
Okay then.
There we go. Crime done. Nicely done by Robin. Okay, crime resolved. We still need to interrogate the mob. What I have noticed on the map, it actually shows up little orange triangles, and that tells you that's main story related presence of mob people or whoever you're after. So we'll head there next. We've got to get to someone to interrogate basically, and then that way we should continue the main story. I just am hoping it's not a fighting main story, because that could be an issue. Right, there's people in here. Not him. Is he on his own? Who are they fighting? Is he on his own there? I think he is. Go on. We've got to save the person. Someone was being attacked there. Did his arm just stretch? I think it did. I don't think I can interrogate this guy. His arm did stretch, didn't it? I'm not imagining that. Can't interrogate, so we might as well take him out. We saved the person. But that was weird how he could stretch. We've got another one over here to have a look at.
I think Clayface might be back.
Yeah.
Wasn't he supposed to be dead?
Clayface is around somewhere.
Collect some samples. I wonder if there are any more goopy Gusses out tonight.
So we now have a new database entry because Clayface seems to be back. They definitely could stretch their arms and stuff. So we've got to stop mimics attacking civilians 4 more times now, to find out what's happening with Clayface. Clayface is definitely a new enemy we've not seen before. Got one clay sample. And here's another one just here, in fact.
You don't have to do this, Basil.
I was hoping to continue the main story, but we're not quite getting there. Can't get the interrogation of mob if we're going against Clayface people, to be fair. But as I say, these are new. That's number 2 of the Clayface lockdown, though. I'm curious to what Clayface is going to look like and how we have to deal with him. Right, okay, we're still looking for mob members. We need to interrogate mob members. And nothing's really showing up on the map currently. That's our next sample, though. How about we go high and try and scout out some members of the mob? There's something over that way, according to that. Oh, I think we found our first piece of art. So there is a side mission about doing bits of art, and I think this is the first one that I've seen.
Just what
There
I
we
was
go.
looking for.
Pride Gotham 3 years back. Commission for Pride Gotham. That's our first piece of street art that we've scanned. I know, we should have scanned more by now. But that's the first time we've actually seen one, I think, properly. Right, let's find another mob member. We still need to interrogate one. I think these are all normal people, aren't they? So we're looking for a member of the mob we can interrogate for the main story, and then we've got 3 more Clayface samples to do as well. Right, Clayface, there's one over here. He's attacking a civilian. We can see it. Just round this corner. Let's try and deal with this.
Clayface? You in there?
Silent takedown. Got to make sure we do that a bit more as our silent takedowns using his ability, Knighthood ability is really cool. So that'll be, I'm assuming, sample number 3 for Clayface.
I need more for a proper sample, but I could make a nice bowl.
That is, Clayface number 3. I thought I was going to get attacked by the train then for a minute. Okay, there are more mob members over this way. Still got to find someone we can interrogate as well.
Basil, you need to stop this.
I don't think we can interrogate this guy. It's a clay mimic, so they're not people we can interrogate, I don't think. Can I... Oh, I do my takedown on him. It wouldn't give me the option that time.
Thanks, appreciate it.
I was trying to do my takedown on him, but it wouldn't allow me the option that time. Yeah, I dislike Robin patrolling just because his combat is poor. Like he gets hit quite a lot. I just find his combat's a lot poorer than a lot of the others. So that's number 4 for the Clayface mimics. Number 4 dump. There is another one over here.
Play to test.
One more sample. I'm assuming we won't be able to do anything until we go back to the Belfry anyway. I don't think I want to use Robin or Clayface. I don't think it's going to be a good option. Individual Games, good morning. How are you? Hope you're well. Okay, we've got another one over here. Let's get on top of the building if we can, if I'm quick enough. There we go. Didn't quite work. Hoping to get on top of the building.
Still alive?
Go. Right, we've got another one over here we're going to deal with, and then after that, hopefully we can interrogate someone and keep the main story moving as well. It's here. Silent takedown. There we go. That's the way to do it. You have a day off. Nice. I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. Right, that should be the 5th clay-faced one done.
I think that's finally
Trophy achieved. Something in the clay.
I'm coming home with pockets full of samples.
How did you know what I wanted for my birthday?
So currently we use Red Hood for Harley, Nightwing for Mr. Freeze. Who do we do Clayface with? I'm thinking Batgirl. Robin is just not a good fighter. So I do think Clayface is going to be a bit tricky for him. I think Batgirl may be the one to use for Clayface. I'm not a massive fan of Robin at the minute. I just think he's poor when it comes to fighting. Right, we need an interrogation. That's what we actually need. That's a Clayface mimics. That's not going to help us. So ignore that for the minute.
Is it really you, Clayface?
We need members of the mob. That's what we need. One button. Okay, there is something going on over here, mob-wise. There's someone attacking someone again. Okay, let's have a look on the map. I don't want Clayface. I want main story. I know it's telling us to go there, annoyingly. I want main story though. We're going to interrogate the mob. But all we can find at the minute is Clayface mimics. That's going to be an issue, isn't it? If what we actually want to achieve. Let's head there and get the XP rewards as well. Hopefully we'll find some along the way. Clayface mimics we can't interrogate, so none of them are going to help us move the main story on, annoyingly. Again, Clayface mimics. Maybe we just can't continue this main story while we've got the Clayface thing to deal with. There is always that possibility, isn't there? To be fair, graphically I've got no issues with the game. I know people have complained about the 30 frames per second, but graphically I've got no issues. I think it holds up really well. Okay, let's speak to this guy to collect our rewards. These are all part of challenges that we complete naturally.
The watch requires your assistance.
Okay. And what about, if this is the mob is there, let's go over to the Bowery and hopefully we get less Clayface mimics over that way. And instead we get some actual mob people we can interrogate. If not, what we'll have to do is go finish all the crimes, finish Robin's patrol, and head back to the Belfry. And Red Hood's next, so we can continue the Harley story next as well. Something I was thinking as our next patrol. Okay. See, that may be something we could use over there. Let's have a look. Hoping these are mob members that we can interrogate. That's kind of what we need. Keep pressing that button. Right, what have we got? Mob shooter, mob brawler, shooter. Let's get a bit closer. We need someone we can interrogate. That's all we need. There's one here I've not checked. Mob brawler. He can be interrogated. Okay, we've got a few we can interrogate. If I can do a silent takedown here. Please don't turn around yet. Please don't turn around.
Running out of time. Come on.
Don't... Oh, the other guy's turned around. Okay. That big guy we can interrogate. What we're going to need to do then is take this person out. They're down.
Should have stayed in jail.
Okay. We need to grab this guy, so we've got to make sure we don't take him too far down health-wise. There we go. And let's interrogate, and hopefully this will move the main story on a little bit.
Does the name Elena Moreno ring any bells? I want to know where she is.
Look, we're not crazy enough to cross the people who want Moreno dead. But the regulators, they've been bragging about a big protection job.
Got it. Thanks.
Okay. Hopefully that moves the main
doesn't
story
know
on.
Anything about Moreno. The regulators might be involved, though.
Good work. Hopefully we'll find Moreno soon.
Okay. I'm trying to drink my tea before it gets cold. So, main story now. We've got to interrogate a regulator now as a part of the main story. Once again, I cannot remember what all these different people look like, so because of that, let's have a quick check on crimes and regulator. We're just knowing their symbol. Once you know the symbol, they're easier to find. Okay, so they're the ones with the QR code. So on the map, what have we got? QR code. No, it's the wrong faction there. We do need to do the crime scene investigation though, so let's quickly nip up north and do that. And then at least that's a crime cleared for Robin today. I think the regulators are more down south, to be fair. But we'll do that, and then we'll head for where these regulators are. Okay, it's a little bit away, so let's jump on the bike. And head to this crime scene, and then we'll have another crime to do once we do the crime scene, because normally you investigate the crime scene and then you find out who did it, and then you go to deal with the person who did it. Okay, crime scene is just down here. Nice and simple.
What's this?
What is that? Oh, there you go. It looked a bit weird from the back of how the the crime scene was. Okay, we've got 3 more clues to find. There's something on his back. What else have we got? There's a gun here. That's kind of an obvious crime scene. And there we go. So, which clue points to the current location of the suspects? The gun. Only victim's prints. The bullet case from ammo for firearm favoured by police and security. Is likely unrelated. Molotov cocktail. I don't think that's going to give us any information. Likely made a racket. I wonder if it's that. This bottle's a cruise sticker, Bowery Lager, other freaks. Let's try that. There it is. That tells us where the actual person who committed the crime is. So that will now come up on the map as a crime to solve. And it is over here. We're still looking for... We need regulators as the next people to deal with. But we'll take on the freaks here because we can fast travel. Still got to clear all the crimes before we finish up patrol. And want the main story moving a little bit more though. Wonder if we... Maybe we use Red Hood. Red Hood's going to do Harley. Maybe we use him to do a bit more of the Clayface as well, to be fair. Okay. This is the premeditated crime. Let's deal with this. Quite a few people in here, actually. I'm guessing we've got to get inside and take these out. So, with Robin, we've got to be really discreet. Stealth is definitely the one thing we need to make sure we utilise. Wayne's over here. Okay, we need to be careful. As I say, stealth is the only way I think we're going to survive this. If we mark 3 enemies up, that actually gives us a bonus as well, so it's pretty quick to do. There we go. So anything we can use to our advantage to take people out, we've got to utilise, whilst also at the same time. So I can do silent takedowns. That's not going to do anything. I kind of need them near barrels, ideally. What do they do? They're money carts. Can't do it from those. Ah, there is a drum there. Hang on. Let's move across here. I think I can make this explode. I'll get the shot on it. Can't get a shot on it from there. I can there though. I was nowhere near it now. They all moved away just as I was about to do it. There we go, nice explosion there.
This ain't how it's supposed to be.
There is another one here, to be fair, if I can use this as well. I'm more worried about Robin being killed if we go for full attack. That's why I'm being careful. They will see me if I'm not careful as well. Any other bombs we can use to our advantage? Not really. I've got nanobots. I think they're nanobots, aren't they, visibility? I might just have to go in, I think, now. We're just going to be so careful, I think. I'm going to get killed if we get in too much trouble. This guy's moved, so I can't attack him from here. There we go. Goes this side. Silent attack. I'm expecting to get seen. There we go. I knew I would. But we have taken a lot of their health down. We've got nanobots on our side as well. In your element, trophy achieved.
Wins again.
I'm getting stuck in a position. I've got to get out of this. One down there. To be fair, these aren't too bad to take out, these guys. Compared to the mob guys that had armour and everything else, these aren't too bad. Side activity complete as well, the watch. Okay, a few more enemies incoming now. Leave them dealing with our decoy there. Watch out for the fire starters. Watch out for the big guys. Robin's actually holding his own with these guys. It did seem to be the mob that seems to really hurt Robin more than anyone else. The minute he's holding his own. Until we hit his shield there, really, to be fair. I did. We'll need to get rid of that fire starter before we take the two big guys on, ideally. We can get rid of this fire starter, that gives us a little bit of a leeway. We've got one guy, normal guy, okay, two big guys left to defeat. Focus on one over the other if we can. Say that just as the other comes back though. Oh, that worked. That worked a treat. I think big guy's down. That'll be crime complete at least. That is crime complete. Right, the chest to pick up as well while we're here. We'll take that. That actually went really well. Like I say, I'm worried about Robin's combat because he is the weakest, it seems, at direct combat. But actually, that worked out brilliantly. Damaging them as much as possible, I think, before we went in does make a difference as well. Okay. Interrogators, we need to go to them to interrogate for the main story to move. Interrogators are down this way as well. Let's have a look down south and see if we can do this one. So we need to find a group of interrogators, regulators to interrogate, or one regulator at least. So we've got some over here, so let's head there. We can at any time head to Penguin, he will give us some more XP as well. I kind of don't want to keep heading to the XP people constantly, but I know we keep completing the challenges as naturally, so we should really. Okay, the people we're looking for should be here. So if we scan them, we can find someone we can interrogate, and we've got to make sure we interrogate them, and that'll move the main story on a little bit more. So let's have a look. Scan these guys from above. Look, we're looking for a question mark on one of them. Drone Master. That guy there can be... So the Regulator Brawler can be interrogated. Is there more here, though? There isn't there? Shocker. Brawler. Allied to Mr. Freeze. Right, so the big guy, one of these guys can be the big guy who's punching him. He can be interrogated. We're taking out the drone person, which was the aim there. Gotta make sure the one with the question mark, we don't kill him or knock him out. Batman doesn't kill people. But I can't knock him out because we need him to interrogate. So we've got to be so careful not to attack him. We need this big guy out first if possible. Don't hit him. Just trying to ignore the other guy. I want to interrogate him to move the main story on. There we go. No, don't hit him. Grab. There we go. We got him.
I need intel on Judge Moreno.
Hopefully, that should move it on now.
I heard there was a deal to protect her, but I don't know the details.
That's what I thought.
Let's see what the Belfry said about that one.
Belfry, the Regulators sold the Freaks some top-shelf security tech. No link to Moreno, though.
The Freaks wouldn't do that unless they had a reason.
So I think we need to interrogate the Freaks. Let's have a look. Yep, we're going to interrogate the Freaks now. We're interrogating every mob, every type of criminal there is in Gotham, it seems. So, the Freaks sign... There's no bad guys in that area, in Old Gotham. Wipe that one out. That's Regulators. That's the mob. I think the Freaks are up north, so let's head to Gotham Heights. We've got no more crimes on the map to deal with, so with Robin's patrol, we want to move the main story until we get that proper next main story mission. Then we'll head to the Belfry and change to Red Hood. Okay, we've got to look for Freaks in these parts. There's Freaks there, actually. Are they Freaks or are they something else? They are Freaks Firestarter. Right, can we interrogate one of these guys? No, none of those three have an interrogation marker on them, I don't think. No, none of them are question marks. That's annoying. So leave those guys alone, I think. Oh no, one of them is a question mark. Okay, one of them is a question mark, so that is someone we can interrogate. Is that art there? No. I wonder if that was some of the art we could check out. Okay. The one who's breaking into the building is the one we need to interrogate. We can do this silently. If we grab and then interrogate, that'll be main story moving on a little bit more again. Good morning, Teddy. How are you?
Oh yeah. I heard that all we gotta do is keep her safe from those guys in the bird masks. Easy.
Okay, that will definitely move the main story on.
Moreno went to the Freaks for protection. I'm headed to her now.
Got it.
So Moreno went to the Freaks for protection. To be fair, the Freaks aren't too bad. If it was the mob, we'd probably change. But I think we could do main story of Robin. So we'll go and do main story of Robin, as we haven't really done that much with him during his patrol. Go ahead and figure out who you can interrogate there. 2 levels high. Ah, see, I've been looking for the question mark above the head when we scan them. I didn't think they'd be two levels higher though. But the question mark is what I've been told and I've seen as the way to find out. Right. So Robin is going to do the next main story mission. That's the plan. So how was it yesterday? You said it, what you were planning to do. Okay, these are the guys we've got to take out. We've got to defend the door. These are Court of Owls. Okay, we've got to take these guys out. We've just leveled up.
unmask you, Robin.
Probably should have stayed and try and do more silently here, but Court of Owls aren't too bad to take out, I don't think. So far, so good. I still haven't got perfect attacks down. I'm not too sure how we do perfect attacks. It's something I've not really figured out. Right, let's take out these guys first. They're going to be tricky if we're not careful. The Talons. Yeah, we need to watch out for Talons. Because they are tricky.
I hope you've got your
Come on. We need to get the Talon down as quickly as possible. Otherwise they're a pain. No. It did seem that it's the mob that Robin has a hard time beating. Everyone else doesn't seem too bad. Oh, I missed him. We got hit before I could do an attack, to be fair. There we go. Out of the way. I need the Talon down. Oh, I missed. Yes, we got him.
Here they come again.
More coming in. I might regret using Robin for this mission shortly.
Check this out.
Talon thugs are difficult as well to deal with. But use any momentum ability as much as possible, I think, on these guys. Doing well so far. We haven't performed a perfect attack, but I'm still not sure what it is. I think this is the last wave. Got to defend that door as well. 72% that door so far. I think we've done well at defending it up to now. Wouldn't mind leaving the Talon guy till last if we have to. Although we're doing damage. Always nice when they attack my not the real me. Come on, get me. Break his defense there. Break his defense, and let's do that one. Ah, he defended again. Door is 72%, so we're doing okay the door wise. Break his defense again. Every time I try to break his defense, he then starts attacking, which means we got to move out of the way. Here's me down though. Sometimes I push the attacker thing a little bit too much, and so we take the hit. Like that one. Maybe I need to push the attack a bit left. So I will check with the chat. I'm just trying not to die against this guy for the minute. Robin is definitely not the best at combat, but then he does have other skills. Come on, this guy's nearly down. He's healing, isn't he? That's annoying. Come on then. Come and get me. Alright, head to the door instead.
Just like I practiced. Here I go.
Try to push it a little bit too much there. Definitely getting that. They are tough, and Robin is probably one of the weaker members when it comes to combat, so we're doing okay with him. Probably would be quicker if we'd been someone else, but it happens. Holding our own. Come on, Robin, you need that. I think Robin's got him. Okay. We protected Judge Moreno. I'm assuming we need to talk to her. There we go. Let's talk to Detective Moreno. Judge Moreno.
Are you alright?
Every pen, but then it's kind of blind at the beginning.
Oh,
nice.
Just like they killed
Fans are
my
weak
brother.
to ice and illegal, weak to fire. Ah, that's
All
interesting.
this because I wouldn't
Stealth
close
Nightmare read the best of the
construction on the
louding
Chelsea
house.
tunnel?
Yeah, absolutely.
The Court of Owls? Yep.
Damn it, they are real.
And Jacob Kane is pulling the strings. We have enough to bring him in. You just have to sign the warrant.
I'll sign it. People like that can't be allowed to terrorize this city.
I'm glad you agree. I could escort you to a safe
I'm glad you
location
enjoyed it
if
though,
want.
Teddy. It did sound
Someone's already
incredible.
on their way. I knew the freaks couldn't keep this up, so I called a friend. Thank you. And good luck, Robin.
Right, we've got to head back to the Belfry, which means it's the end of Robin's patrol.
And I've got Montoya's arrest warrant signed.
Copy that. We'll make sure Moreno gets to a safe house.
Okay, let's have just the last check before we head back to the Belfry. Is there any crimes left to do? No. So let's head back to the Belfry. That'll be Robin's patrol over, which means it's Red Hood next. Thanks for the like, much appreciated, whoever that was. But also the main story will move on a little bit as well now. 4 crimes stopped. That'll do. We did a lot of interrogating, to be fair, to try and get the main story to move on. And we found out that Clayface exists. We're going to have to deal with Clayface as well now.
Is the blindfold really necessary?
Not anymore.
We've brought her to the Belfry, haven't we? Detective Montoya.
Look at this place. Wait. Barbara? What are you doing?
I don't know about looking. We'll have a look after the actual bit of our main story.
Welcome to the Belfry.
I think he's 20 or 21 or something.
You're back, girl. Did your father know?
If he did, he never said.
But now you know. If you're gonna help us take down Jacob Kane, we need to trust each other.
Dick Grayson. Well, I guess you're Nightwing then.
Is it that obvious?
It's pretty obvious. You don't even, like, do a voice or anything.
Robin. I don't think we've met out of costume.
Actually, we've met. Like, 5 times.
Oh, yeah. Tim Drake, right?
We done laying our cards on the table? We got a plan to go over.
Jason Todd. The dead walk among us.
I get that a lot. You get what we needed?
The judge actually signed off on the Jacob Kane charge. Conspiracy to murder Langstrom. Some solid detective work. If you could get Kane out of that hidey hole, I can make sure every honest cop in Gotham is waiting out front. Huh. But that won't be easy. This building is basically a tank.
Oh, we know. Armored facade, anti-aircraft guns on the roof.
That's why we have drones.
I assume you don't have a permit for that.
We absolutely do not.
Gotta admit, Pennyworth, I was kinda hoping you were Batman and just retired or something.
While I'm flattered, the truth is unfortunately more grim.
I'm sorry to hear that. So, about that plan.
The plan? Yes.
You're gonna love it.
To start, you'll rendezvous at the rally point in sight of the target, Kane Industries.
We updated the board while you were out.
Okay. A few things to do before we head out. We're going to inspect the drone.
Animal sightings and violent attacks across Gotham has authorities scrambling. Gotham is no stranger to
Let's inspect the drone first. We are going to change character. Oh, we wanted to know what level we were with Robin, didn't we? Robin is level 22. No. We'll do that with Red Hood, as it's his turn for patrol next. The Clayface part here, we can analyse what we picked up though. Let's have a look at this first. As we now know, Clayface is here somewhere.
I don't understand. Clayface fell in a turbine when he last fought Batman. How is he still alive?
I'm not sure. He was torn to shreds.
And yet, here we are.
Guess getting blended like a smoothie wasn't enough for him.
So...
Oh, not the level, okay.
Well,
we'll have a look at that in a second.
I've studied Clayface's DNA before, and this is unlike anything I've ever seen. The structure's constantly changing. It's like it can't reassemble itself.
We're talking damaged nucleotides, unstable phosphate groupings, and synthesis abnormalities. I mean, abnormal even for Clayface.
This sample seems especially disorganized, like it's trying to be 5 things at once.
Oh, maybe it's because these pieces of him on their own aren't enough for him to stabilize into a singular conscious entity.
You guys are doing your nerd thing again.
Sorry. Clayface might be in too many places at once, and he's having trouble being anything because of it.
But the more that Clayface comes together, the stronger and smarter he gets.
We definitely do not want that.
We've already fought Mr. Freeze once, and that was a tough fight. I'm not looking forward to Clayface.
He's already conscious. I mean, we can't just leave him like this.
Putting him back together could endanger the whole city. We can't take that chance.
Either way, it doesn't do us any good if we don't know where he is. The reservoir is connected to the city's aqueduct system. He could be anywhere.
There are probably still bits of him in the water, too.
It's nice knowing you, Jason.
That's the way to do it.
He'll be fine. Probably.
I'll scan the city for the Clay's unique signature. I'll let you all know if I find something.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Okay, it is Red Hood's patrol next. We'll have a quick look at the power level then of Robin. It's not something I pay that much attention to be honest. But we'll have a look. Okay, so Robin... What do we need to do for Clayface? Okay, we go to the investigate his case file. We've completed Mr. Freeze, which was Nightwing's one, although we can interrogate regulars still. And we still need to do Chaos in General with Harley Quinn. That's a Red Hood one we've been doing for that. So his power level... 848. I don't know if that's good or bad, to be fair. But yeah, 848 as it stands. Although saying that, can we craft anything better? No. Oh, we can. We can craft a new weapon for him. And now we're starting to get new things for him in terms of 970 is now his power level. That's not something I've looked at, and we've got mods we can add to his ranged. Now we're starting to get equipment though that can have extra stuff on it. So this ranged equipment here, there is actually more to that. Was it ranged? It was. But they all have extra bits on them now that do more damage. But that is Robin's patrol over with. So it's Red Hood next. So we've got a choice. We either do main story with Red Hood first, or we head out and do a 920 Red Hood's power is. We can probably get that a bit higher as well now. We have also got something for Red Hood to do over here with Batman. Best way to get new gear like Epic and Legendary set is to do crimes that have the difficulty high.
Thank you.
Okay, I didn't know that.
We couldn't do this
We've just been craft and upgrading as and when we can, to be fair.
That is some wild shit. I knew you'd been in it, but damn, Alfred.
After my last tour, I chose to come to Gotham. That path led me to a life I'd never imagined.
Tech-powered street gangs, secret societies, heroes in capes. Sounds so ridiculous when you say it out loud.
I thought I was done with war. All I did was trade one for another. The combatants change, the battlefronts shift, but the costs still add up.
Yeah. We both have the scars to show for it.
Bruce blamed himself for your death, and for the darkness that followed. But even in the worst of times, we saw that you had the potential to emerge as a better man.
Some days I barely feel human.
I've said it before, but these backstory bits I really enjoy. I think they're really good.
Let alone a better man.
You really learn a lot more about the characters.
He believed in you, and was proud of how far you'd come. Especially after everything you've been through.
Okay, so let's do upgrades for Red Hood. We've got a choice. Main story really we should do, but we've also got the Harley Quinn case file we can do as well. If we have a look at it, and we've been using Red Hood for Harley Quinn. I don't know if we can do that out when we're already out. That's the thing. But we'll do main story. I think that's the thing we should look at. So what have we got? The counter-talon suit is the best option. I think this Red Hood might be the first character we go over 1,000 power. Have we got any better melee? Yes. I'm not worried about what effects they have, really. It's all about just whatever the top one is, to be honest. And ranged, that's our best. So currently 1,169 power for Red Hood, but we have got crafting to look at. They're all worse than what we've got. Melee, no. Ranged, or worse. So, loadout. We've got a few mods we need to put in. Saying you haven't finished Mr. Freeze yet, there's one more mission. Yeah, I just noticed that when we saw it, to be fair. There was one more mission to do. Well, that's a Nightwing. We've been trying to use one character per one of those, so we'll have a look at Nightwing, I think, for that one. That's the better one, I think. There we go, that's the mod in that. We've only just started really using mods. At the start, I wasn't even looking at them. Critical damage or elemental build-up. We'll go critical. Okay, so what are we at? 1,643 for his power. That's pretty good. We've got 6 points to spend as well. We have unlocked his Knighthood ability. We haven't used it yet. So, if we can unlock a lot of these, I think that will help us. Mystical rounds. Grabbing a target inflicts fear. Some of these... hang on. We'll do the lock-on. Takes less time, I think. Range attack combo. There we go. I think we're ready. What we'll do the main story. And then once we've gone back round, we may do the Harley Quinn and stuff. Okay. Oh, he's got another backstory to have a look at as well. I think Red Hood's probably the more complicated character out of all of them. Mainly because he's already been killed once. Thanks for the like, whoever that was, much appreciated. Okay, let's have another backstory for Red Hood. I think this will be similar to the others upstairs with Alfred.
Best hideout ever, right?
This place is quite remarkable. It's certainly brighter than the Batcave.
We still need to work on expanding the library. But I think Bruce would like it anyway.
I know he would. Because this is your home.
Never really knew what home felt like.
I think this is the third time we've had Alfred say that to one of the characters. So I assume that each of them will get the same speech. This is your home. You belong here.
Difficult endeavor. One that Bruce knew you would face. So, he made sure that you would have everything you'd need to succeed.
Of course he did.
If we can do main story, and while I'm still out on patrol, we can do Harley Quinn, we'll do that. But I think the main story is the important thing, to be fair. Bear with me a second, I've got a call coming in. It could be the insurance, so bear with me.
Temperatures plummeted in Gotham as a deadly winter storm tore its way through the city. Authorities believe the storm was created by an advanced device triggered on the roof of Elliott Center by Dr. Victor Freeze, better known as Mr. Freeze. The machine, allegedly created using materials stolen from Star Labs and finished in secret by Freeze in a quartz facility, was deactivated after a small army of Gotham police laid siege to the building. Though the effects of the storm were reversed and Freeze was apprehended by police, the toll on Gotham and those who call it home will be felt for years to come. This is Noor Rashid with GCN.
Freeze is so hell-bent on destroying Gotham, he doesn't seem to care about anything.
Himself included.
That kind of hopelessness in a man that brilliant and desperate is pretty scary.
Sorry about that. I have to answer in case it's insurance. It wasn't. It was someone sorting out another meeting. The usual stuff. They do get the same speech with a different dialogue. Yes, it's all about how they're coping, isn't it, I suppose, and how they're dealing with things is what the dialogue changes. Okay, let's go main story. We've got the drone to look at. This means we're going to head out on Red Hood's, or Dead Hood, depends however you want to look at it, on his patrol.
It's go time. Everyone ready?
Drones are going in. That is some defence for a building, isn't it? I always panic after muting my mic whether you can still hear me. I hope you can. If you can't, let me know. Yeah, I think we've got one more person to do that dialogue with, to be fair.
GCPD at street level.
That's an outfit and a half for him.
Every floor of Kane Industries is protected by proprietary armor. You'll need to scale the building.
Okay, we've got to scale the building.
Time for a workout.
I think we should be okay to scale it. We may be choosing the wrong person to do this. Maybe Nightwing would have been a better option, but it was Red Hood's turn for the next patrol, so that's who we're going to use. Can I not go any higher than that? No. Okay. We haven't used his Knighthood ability yet either, so we've got to figure out how we use that at some point. I don't know how I'm getting higher here. That's how we use his Knighthood ability. That's not bad. Right, can't get any higher here. Well, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Okay. Is this the better way of climbing, maybe? No. Still can't. Trying to grapple up, but nothing's given us a grapple indication, to be fair. Let's head across to there and try again, I think. Thank you, Teddy. I always panic whenever I pause, I mute the mic. Right, we can grapple to there. Gotta find a way up. And maybe we need to head round the back, to be fair. Let's head here. Right, there's no grapple marker there. I wonder if we need to head round the back of the building, maybe. Still no grapple marker, is there? I'm assuming I can't climb. No. Can we go up? Okay. Let's see if we can go around the other side. It's just looking for the grapple markers. Oh, we can't go that way. Okay, it's a non-playable area. Any other grapple markers? Not really. We've got a grapple marker here. No. I thought we'd get grapple markers, but we're not seeming to get them. And I'm assuming we can't go that way. There's nothing, is there? It's weird. So I can get a grapple marker to there. I thought if you went around the back we'd get something. I just wonder if we have to go underneath and then up. I know that's where he wants us to go, is up there. It's finding a best way. Oh, we can go one here though. You can't climb from there. I wonder then if we need to use these little slots in the wall to climb up, maybe. Nothing there though. Okay, that's weird. I wonder though, the main doorway here. So we can grapple to these. Can we grapple to any others? No. Can't climb up there. There's obviously a certain way you've got to go up, and we're just got to find it, to be fair. None of those we can climb on. Doesn't seem to, anyway. Thought we'd get a grapple marker come up with some of them. Don't be so close to the wall. Oh, really? We're too close to the wall, maybe, then. Okay. Hadn't thought of that, to be fair. We're still not getting anything, though. Try the other side. It may be just we need to go the other side, maybe. Can't jump up, either. I don't know if we're looking for something in particular to grapple to. They're not low enough for us to jump. Ah, there we go. There's a little bit on the back there. That's a grapple point. Okay, we can grapple to these bits.
This is bad. We're getting reports of increased League of Shadows activity in the city.
Let's hope Talia's right and they leave town when we start the court.
Okay. So that's... We're getting higher. We are getting there. It's just finding our way up. Next one's there. We've got here. The drone's being picked off.
The drones are running low. You better get to the roof quickly.
Okay, drones are running low. We need to get back to. We need to get to this roof very quickly. By the looks of things. think we're nearly there. We're nearly up top.
Jacob Kane is one of the world's top military contractors. These won't be your standard guards.
Ah, you think? Not going to be our standard guards. Well, that's kind of obvious, isn't it? Well, one's on fire. They might not be standard guards, but they still go down like normal guards, to be fair. We have induced fear. Okay, that's all the guards down.
You have to manually reload the guns to get inside.
But yeah, no, thanks for the advice, Ted. That's good advice not to be too close, to be fair. Right. I think we've done it. What are we going to see inside? I'm not. I've never been, and you guys who have subscribed to the channel for quite a while know that I'm not someone who enjoys cosmetic side of things.
Are standard equipment.
But all the different changes in outfits, I think, is pretty cool. Because they're all so different in the way they look.
You'll need a laser cutter. Kane keeps one in the munitions storage area.
Right, we need a laser cutter. No, not useful. No. No. Nothing there that's useful. What else have we got? Chest. We need a laser cutter. It's not up there. Check those chests. Where is our laser cutter? I think it's there. I think I missed it in terms of scanning. Laser drill. That's what we need. Let's go and pick this laser drill up. I'm guessing the minute we pick this up, we're about to get attacked.
Experimental and heavy duty. Could probably cut straight through a wheel clamp.
I am a laser drill, serial number KD847.
Talking to us.
Shit, it talks.
Warning, this prototype is single use only.
Guess we'll have to make it count.
One use only.
Now that you've found the laser, you'll need a way to move around the floor.
If you could get your hands on an access card, we could rewrite it with your biometric signature.
Right, 4 guards, and we need... There is a bonus if we defeat them undetected. So, we will try to do them undetected, if we can. But I also know this is the bit that Red Hood isn't good at.
Reload first, ask questions later.
Yes, sir. I'll check in with
But we'll try. Laser silent takedown. If we can take 4 of these out undetected, that does give us a bonus. The one by the door is probably the hardest one to deal with, I think, undetected. Right, what have we got? Oh, he's moving, actually. That might not be as bad. I need to move before that guy sees me. Just made it. Okay, 2 more undetected, and then at least, like I say, we get the bonus. Talking to it is the best thing to ever exist. It is cool, isn't it? Red Hood can be good at stealth, he just isn't the best option. No, absolutely. He's just very heavy-handed, isn't he? Okay, these 2 are too close to each other for the minute to actually take one out. That's the problem. I need one of them to walk away from the other. May have an opportunity in a second, actually. Where's he gone? I so want this bonus, but at the same time, I need them to be away from each other. Is he going to walk this way? That's the only question. What's he doing? Right. Now's an opportunity. Still got a bit of a guy to do, but I think we'll have a better opportunity in a minute. Let him walk round. Yeah, I think this will be an opportunity now if we can get behind him. No. Have we got it? I think we have got it. I think we got the bonus. Yes, bonus rewards as well. We can pick up his security card.
That's it.
There is also a chest through here.
Write the key card with your biometrics unless you bring it to the security station.
Can I grab the chest?
Fell free. The card doesn't work.
Were you even listening?
No, I wasn't even listening. We need the security...
unless you rewrite the biometric data at the security station.
Which is there, I think.
Okay, good.
Yeah, security card writer. I was waiting for the chest. I didn't actually think about what he said to us. How do we get in there? That's the question. No, can't get into there. That's what we need to get to. So, there's a vent over there, isn't there? So we've got to find a vent we can use, I think, to get in. Is my guess. Got any vents up here? Yeah. Climb over this way, and then we go in from that side. There we go. We're in. We can now override the security card.
Okay, now I can access everything on this floor.
We can access everything on this floor. Right, first things first. I want the chest. Ignore that door there for the minute. Let's go for the chest. And then into the main part. I like just grabbing the chest as we see him. That's the easiest way, I think. Right, in we go. Right into the executive floors. Have we set the alarm off?
Always this much security?
It's worse out here.
A lot of floors. I didn't scan the other rooms for chests and stuff as we've been going past them. I probably should have done, to be fair. No, it doesn't look like there was anything there. We were on floor 80, I think, when we came up. I haven't got access. 76. There's a lot of floors. It should just be a lift, surely. Okay.
What was that?
Lobby guards. Can't really be discreet when they're already waiting for us as we walk in, can we? More incoming. Should we use some of his abilities since we're not used any yet? We can deal with that.
Time to get serious. Mike shot's not done here.
That's proper Red Hood style, isn't it? Brute force combat. Can't shoot me if I'm shooting at you. We have induced fear. To be fair, now we can set them on fire. That's the way to do it.
Kane employs a network of motion
Right, there's a
activated security
chest in here as well.
You'd be wise not to let them spot you.
What have we
Otherwise, you'll
got
have to go to
here?
the security console and reset the system.
We've got to get into his offices undetected. I've just reset the security. I don't know how quick we can get to here though. For your Knighthood, a bit like Jason Mystical, you don't need any momentum. Oh wow, okay. I think we made it through the laser beams just in time there. So I think we are still undetected.
Blueprints say this is where you'll find Kane's private elevator to the bunker.
Okay, let's grab the chest over here.
Belfry, this office is a different shape from what's on the blueprints. Something's not right.
What do we got here? Yeah, that's quite cool that you can do it without any momentum. This is a laptop. What else have we got? There's a bookcase there that I'm guessing moves, as they do in all big offices, don't they? You're going to have a bookcase that moves, it wouldn't be the same otherwise. There's his mobile phone. I think that's everything in here, to be fair. He has recorded a private message.
Dear Kate, some of this is going to be hard for you to hear, but it's necessary for you to understand. I just hope you listen. When I proposed to Catherine, I thought it was going to be just another business deal.
I just want to listen to what he's saying. I just want to see what his excuse is.
It was the best professional and personal arrangement I could hope for. Her family did private security. I was in the weapons business. She was single and I was freshly divorced. Our marriage would be one of convenience, or so I thought. But Catherine has more vision than that. She's tough, smart, and unwilling to settle for a mediocre partner. She's always pushing me to do better, and I support her endeavors 100%. Together, we're unstoppable.
Unstoppable, eh?
Your mother wouldn't accept that there were things I couldn't tell her. She was too honest to let it go. Catherine, on the other hand, doesn't ask any questions she doesn't want the answers to. We face this world arm in arm while keeping plenty at arm's length. It is ideal, to say the least. We just wish you would understand what we see in each other.
Okay, that's his message to his daughter. Let's have a look at the symbols.
Belfry, there's some kind of grid puzzle in here.
Oh, I absolutely love Sudoku. Each symbol can only appear once in a row, column, and box.
Oh man,
Okay.
I wish I was there.
So, it can only be in one column or box once. So, what's that one up there? I think this one goes... Oh, okay, I got it. So you rotate them. So we're missing one symbol here. So that one is going to be that one. That's wrong. I know that. I'm not too sure what that one's going to be yet. I'll figure that out in a minute. The bottom one, we know what's missing. It's not that one. It's not that one. It is that one. So now we know this row can't be those. So it means it's the...
Each block must contain a symbol, remember?
I know. So that's that middle block done. So this one here, wings, beak, weird symbol. That's already down the bottom. That's that one there, which means this one is the black symbol. This one here is going to be the beak, and then this one must be the other one. Beak's done. There we go. Symbols rearranged. Okay, there's a few things we can look at.
A secret office. A lot of trouble to hide this room.
Antique grandfather clock. What have we got? Firearms collection. Twin blades. Ancient scroll. 13th century cannon. There's another chest over here as well. I'm guessing we're heading for the painting. Strange globe with a mechanism detected.
I'm pretty sure that even fancy globes don't have to be wired to paintings.
No. Let's activate the globe, and that should be the painting opening, I'm guessing. It's always behind a painting, isn't it?
The villain in a spy movie. That's some tough armor. Only Kane's tech can cut through it.
And we've got the way to cut through it. The laser drill. I don't know if I need to step back or not.
Talking laser. Show me what you can do.
I am a laser drill, serial number KD847 prototype.
Yeah, I got that part, but how do I make you cut?
There we go, it's cutting.
Holy shit, that's loud. You have a silent mode?
Negative.
Okay, we've got a while that's doing it. We've got to defeat these guys. It does say avoid damage is the bonus objective. We can avoid damage, we'll try to. More incoming. Oh, I took damage. That's annoying. We've got to reactivate the laser drill as well. There you go. Laser drill reactivated. I did take damage, so now we don't have to worry about that as a bonus, to be fair. I need to use more of my abilities, I know. I don't use abilities enough. Let's try another ability. Quite a few of them, isn't there? We'll take a few hits, it does happen.
Yes.
I was going to say, I don't know how to use that ability. It's the first time we've used it, to be fair. Okay, a few of these we've got to break their shield to beat them. A lot of people firing. Okay, let's get our drone down. Well, our drone helped take a few of them out. All of them down. We're always going to take a few hits. I need to use the abilities better, I think.
You need to get in there as soon as you have access.
Right, we're in. Let's take the elevator.
This is as far as our plan goes, so get ready to improvise.
Okay.
Do you have any idea what's waiting down there?
The only thing we know for sure is that the elevator goes to a bunker under the building.
Right. Thanks for the tactical insight.
We don't have much information, do we? What are we going to face inside? Okay. There are guards here.
Careful down there.
Okay. What have we got here? Security guard. So if we can do this without alerting everyone, that would be a bonus, I think.
Secure elevator breach. Sending additional forces to sectors 5 through 7. What the hell is going on?
Yeah, we kind of want to be as discreet, I think, as possible for as long as possible. Although I think we've just been seen. Yeah, we've been seen. That didn't take long, did it? I didn't see the point of view when we took the guy out with a silent takedown, and unfortunately they saw us do it, which is why they're now after us.
Got a gift for you.
At least momentum abilities aren't interrupted. That does help massively, I think. Do you like the fact we can set the people on fire now with our abilities? There we go. We didn't get the bonus, but that's okay. There was always a chance of me failing that.
Like something out of the Pentagon.
Put down there.
Kane's shadiness has layers. Just above voice of the court is war criminal.
Okay. What do we got here?
There's data here on every world power. Kane has intel that would make the CIA jealous.
Okay. What else have we got to look at? Another doorway here. Where does this lead us to?
These aren't your average security goons. How's Kane training them?
Maybe
Found a
this
door.
is one way to become a Talon.
Bunker's massive. This is finding our way through it. Oh, okay. We've got security cameras in here. They're not security cameras, they're actually automatic guns, I think, on cameras. So we need to get to the actual control panel to stop them shooting us. That's going to be tricky. There's 4 people to defeat, and it says remain undetected. We need to get to that panel. If we can. Don't think that guy's going to move, though, annoyingly. How can I get round him? Over. Okay. I need the other guy to walk away, and then we get behind this guy here, do the panel as well. Is the other guy going to move? Can't do a silent takedown while the second guy stood there annoyingly. Need him to move. Come on, turn around, go away. Cool. The other guy's turning. Okay. Wasn't quite what I wanted. They're going to see the body. They're going to see me as well or not. Yeah, they've seen me. Try to do it discreetly, and sometimes you just can't manage it. Right, perfect. Let's get rid of the turrets. Right, turrets are down. And then we need to do the lasers as well. Underneath? Yeah, there we go. All turrets are down.
Time to head down.
Okay, there's the control panel. Let's head down. It's an interesting building so far, but we're doing okay.
Belfry, my key card's not working anymore, and I've got an inclinator to move. Can one of you remote hack it?
I've accessed a node that seems to unlock all bunker lifts.
We're going down.
Perfect. Thanks.
I kind of feel like we're getting towards the end of the story. It does feel that way.
Intruders have breached the facility lower levels. Weapons hot. They're vigilantes.
Okay, security are going to be coming after us. And here they are. I need to use abilities more, I know. Trying to remember to use abilities more. Failed the bonus, but not taking damage. They're shielding themselves as well. There we go, just one down. Extra health there. It's him down. One left. I still really enjoy the way they dodge us. I think that's really good. Alright, they're down.
Where is he getting all these people?
We've got to survive the descent, so I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of people coming in to try and kill us. Stand down.
Either he's lying, or things are about about to get worse.
I think things are about to get a lot worse.
Goddamn Talons!
Oh no, Talons. Hate Talons, they're a pain. Wrong one. I want to go to the ones that actually hurt over here. If I can, I will kind of need them all to be together, and then you can take them out that way. When they separate, it becomes a little bit harder to keep on top of them. Well, Red Hood does seem to do with them pretty well. Pretty happy with Red Hood with them. Nightwing was pretty good against Talons as well, to be fair. Red Hood, not bad. I thought Talons would be a lot more trickier to deal with. But actually not too bad at all. Alright, one down. 2 to go. Took a hit there. It's better if we can get them both stopped in one go, because then you can take out 2 at once. Right, we've got to watch out the build up of elemental damage as well. That was a good hit. Right, we'll start dodging now, but that's okay. This is the last one left. And that's him down as well. Any more coming in? Still survived the descent, so still more. Thanks for the like, but it was much appreciated. No, that was everything. Oh, now there's more. Whoa! Didn't expect him to shoot us immediately. Watch out for the big guy. Trying to stop the small Talons and the big guy keeps jumping at us is not helpful. I'm trying to focus on the small ones because then it's just one-on-one with the big guy. Oh, I nearly got it down. I went out to dodge, so unfortunately I couldn't quite get down in one there. Come on, Talon. Right, Talon's down. Big guy only. We can deal with the big guy. Come on then, big guy. Who's stronger, Red Hood or the big guy? What do we think? I think Red Hood's got him. I think I push the attack a little bit too much with these guys sometimes. And that's why we take a few hits.
I heard you yell Talons. Everything okay?
Yeah,
that's them down.
Mostly. Kane must be getting desperate if he's sending out the Talons.
I think made him through here by the looks of things.
We backed him into a corner. Be careful.
Okay. You know what they say when someone's backed into the corner, it's never the right thing to do, because the people will fight back. Alright, a load more enemies in here as well. I think it's a case of trying to be fairly discreet to start with at least. I can go up. Defeat enemies using the environment. We can do that.
Okay. All right.
Need them to be near drums. That does work. They're close enough. That's one killed with the environment. We need one more, and that's the bonus objective at least done. Come on, I need one more person to go near the environment so we can take them out. Are they going to go over there? Can I? I'm trying to get them to go near that drum, and that will be a bonus as well, so more more things for us. Come on, go near that drum. There we go. We got the bonus though. That's always nice to achieve.
You should run.
You don't think
It's the last person we take out. They are healing themselves. Not I think it's going to matter because they're on fire. I'm assuming that's fire, not like a mystical energy.
This room must be some kind of power control center. And it looks like there's enough to light up the city.
Fun idea. Why don't you just cut the power?
Nah, then I'd be stuck down here. I'd better find a way through instead.
Okay, we can unlock the door. That's the door to the reactor room. I've got a feeling we're going to enter that reactor room and something bad is going to happen. Just got a little feeling. Would you really want to walk into a reactor room?
Reactor's belching fire and toxic gas. It's about the second worst thing I've ever smelled.
I suppose for Red Hood it's not too bad. He has died before, so he kind of...
No way I can get through there. Unless...
Okay, we've got no way to get through. There is a control panel. Must be a control panel, surely.
Please tell me there's something labeled reactor.
4 chests to open while we're in here as well.
Diagnostics mode right here.
That sounds good.
I've seen 3 of them. I don't know where the 4th one is. Right, what is she doing? I think the poison gas is gone. Oh! I thought the poison gas had gone then. It has, but we've got to get through quick enough to not get poisoned. Okay. We'll wait for the second slot and go again. There we go. We're through. Okay. Still want to open chests, as that is the optional. That's the bonus objective. I'm kind of stuck now for a minute. There we go, we're through. So I've got 2 of the chests. Where is there another one here? There is one up there. I've missed the chest then, haven't I? Let's get through these and go and grab that. I don't know if what happens if fire did affect us. I did wonder if it would. I thought we could get up there and grab the chest without it affecting us, but there we go, it did. That's number 3. Is this the last one? There's something over the medical supplies. So I wonder if that's the last chest. There's definitely nothing else here we've missed. Thanks for the like, much appreciated whoever that was. Okay, let's get through the toxic smog. And grab this last chest for the bonus. I'm guessing the medical supplies is the one we need. It's the last chest. Definitely haven't seen any others.
Belfry, I found a place that looks like a Court of Owls HQ.
There we go.
I'm gonna check it out.
Last chest. Bonus as well.
Belfry, can you hear me?
Comms have gone. Kind of expected that to happen, to be fair.
It's just me now.
Okay, let's head in. I'm waiting for the big fight. There's going to be something.
This is Gotham's legacy. Can't they see that?
Right, so he's gone through the door there. Missed it. Why can't I do that? Maybe I'm too far away then. Right, it does say for the bonus perform silent takedowns. I was trying to kill people differently, but silent takedowns is what it wants us to do, so we'll at least attempt it. Six enemies to take down, and it wants us to do 5 silently. There's a guy now on the top platform, isn't there? Yeah.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Try not to get seen by this guy up here. If I can get behind him, that'll work in our favour. Is he going to move or is he staying? If he stays, we can't get behind him. Oh, we can. Why would that not go up? Always try and get the bonuses whenever we can. And that's number 2 or 5. The 3 over there are going to be a problem because they're all together. So we're going to try and separate them somehow. We're missing another one. There should be 6 in total. Ah, he's come up. There we go. The other one came upstairs as well. So let's try and get back over here again. Get behind him if we can. It's number 3. Now we need to separate these guys if possible. If we want silent takedowns, although I wonder. Can I just not drop behind them? I need one more silent takedown essentially. And that's a bonus for us. How they didn't see me, I don't know. That's the bonus. Oh, there's now more enemies coming in. It's now gone up to 10, but before it was only 6. Okay, where are the rest of them? They're all coming now. I don't mind having a fight. We are Red Hood after all, but if we can keep silent, it does make life a bit easier. We're about to get seen. I knew it wouldn't last for long. Right, we've got one left to take down. Where are you? There we go. They're all down. Okay, how do we get through to where Kane is? What's that over there? There's something blue. It's a chest.
Down here, nothing is in or out unless I say so.
Kane's taunting us.
Part of your plan that I'd get this far?
We're going to scan the blast door. Let's grab the chest first. Yeah, it definitely feels like we're coming to endgame, doesn't it, very soon. Right, we'll scan the blast door. How are we breaching it? That's the question.
Plating from before. I miss my talking laser.
Where's my talking laser? Only had one use, unfortunately. Find a way to breach the blast door. Okay, there's got to be something we can use here. What about, what's that vehicle? Movable platform. Okay, so that's something. There's something over here as well. I think that's the controls. Platform control. I reckon we can rotate that then. There's also something over there. What's that? That's a gun of sorts. Laser cannon. Well, I think I know how we're doing this. There's also a chest over there we haven't done. So if we move the gun across to the other tank and then turn it, surely that's the way to do it. I wonder if we actually let's turn the platform first. Turn the platform and then bring the laser across.
Platform controls? What do these do?
Okay, let's rotate the platform. Enemies are incoming.
You're not going anywhere.
To be fair, these guys aren't that difficult to take out. The Talons, on the other hand, can be annoying. That's the way to take a Talon out. Okay, we need the controls for this one, don't we? Which is up there by the looks of things. Rotate the tank round.
Crane controls.
Crane controls. Okay. Move laser up. Let's do that one. I think we need to turn that another 2 more times, I think, because it is kind of facing the wrong way, I think. Move it left. You can see the hole on the top is at the front, not the back, so I think we do need to move that. Right, we'll take this talent out.
Lyrics
There we
off
go.
your new metal album? Because it sucks. Those lyrics off your new metal album? Because it sucks.
Don't know why he repeated himself there. Come on, Tanya, you're only one hit away from dying. Smash the talon down. Okay, so we need to move this crane again. Not the crane, the platform. I think we need to move it twice, to be fair. And then we can lower the laser on top, and then we should be able to breach the door, hopefully. So one more time. That should be enough. The circle bit should be on the back now. Can we lower the crane now? Yeah, move laser down. Should fit in the bit on the back. Does indeed.
Vehicular weapon system successfully installed.
They're all locked, so where's... Oh, it's back over there. Okay, let's fire the laser. Breach the security door.
So this fires the laser. Oh, Kane is gonna hate this.
I do wonder how this conversation would be different if, obviously, we're different characters. We know there are differences in some of the conversations and the character you're using. Well, we blasted a hole through the door. Kane reckoned we couldn't get through, but we have. Where's he gone though? That's the point. There he is.
They never listen.
Oh, he's running. Right, we have got something here.
Arise, Hunter.
While they're playing, let's take a run for it and try and get after Jacob Kane. Might have over here anymore. Oh, that's a bomb. That was a bit silly. Okay, how are we getting through this? They are destructible. We can take out the proximity mines by shooting them. The thing I'm not sure of is how do we stop that working and how do we... Oh, the lasers are down. So we are going to have to wait for the lasers. And we need to get to the control panel over there, I think. Get rid of these proximity bombs as we go. There's another one down there as well. There we go. Right. Not rushing it. There's no point rushing in and getting killed too quickly. Okay, now we can switch these off. There we go. And in we go.
You're doing what Bruce did. Fumbling in the dark, thinking you know what's best for Gotham, but you're fighting the wrong battle. The League of Shadows
They're different.
fanatics who will slaughter half the city to purify it.
So you're building a goddamn army to fight the League?
To save Gotham from itself. Gotham needs hunters, our new knights. They thrive in the shadows like Bruce did, like you do. But unlike you, they know their place.
Okay, this might be a bit tricky. First thing first, let's get... How do I'm trying to shoot it. There we go. I still haven't got the hang of that ability. I need to work out how to use that ability better.
This is gonna hurt.
Okay, so they're quick. That's going to be an issue. Oh, poison. Something to look out for. Let's try a drone, shall we?
It's on now.
It's not what I want to do. Keep using the wrong ability. Man, these things are quick. Right, drones in place, that should help. One is down, they are healing. trying to get focus on one, I think, at a time is the best way of dealing with them. They're just so quick. Maybe Nightwing would have been a better person to use in this instance. He would have been a lot quicker with combat, I think. No problem with guns, you've got to reload. Right, one down, one to go.
Let's try something different.
Yeah, we're not as quick as them by far, but we are still being able to do some damage. And now they're healing. I think the fact we can attack from a distance is actually helping us here. Oh, I missed that dodge then. I'm glad we weren't Robin in this instance. And we have been just rotating as we go, but if we'd used Robin in this instance, I think we would have not stood a chance, to be fair. Right. That is them two defeated. We're still after Jacob Kane. Let's go through the door.
I'm coming for you next, Kane.
Why wouldn't you have a sub?
You're like a cockroach. Take your best shot.
You get one. I'd only need one. But then I'd have to carry you.
I gave you a chance back at the orchard. But you failed me, like you failed Bruce. Maybe you should have stayed dead.
Oh. That's not really the thing you say, is it?
Gotham won't accept the court as real. Let alone believe I'm the voice.
So what? They just have to believe you killed Langstrom.
And what if I did? Huh? Where's the reporter who'll cover it? Or the cop who'll arrest me? Much less the judge who'll convict me.
It's the judge's day off. The rest are waiting outside for you.
My wife is still a commissioner. I'll be free before sunup.
He's confident, isn't he? And he owns a sub. Who owns a submarine? Well, Red Hood did it. We arrested Jacob Kane.
Go, Montoya. Jacob Kane. Barely a scratch on him.
Working with vigilantes, detective. Catherine will have your badge for this.
Hell of a trade if it puts you away.
There's no way. That's it. He's going to find a way out, isn't he? The Court of Owls aren't that easy to take down, I wouldn't have said. He's not going to admit it to the reporters, is he?
Open your eyes. These corrupt cops are conspiring with vigilantes to put me away.
Uh-oh. I'm guessing the wife. League of Shadows are here.
Now you're in trouble.
Yeah, his wife's the commissioner.
Catherine. Tell them
She doesn't look happy.
That shit, Jacob. Don't you say another word.
I can...
No!
Jacob! Jacob!
That was the League of Shadows. I think it's the League of Shadows that did that. Well, he's dead.
You stupid man. We need to get these people out of here. Find who did this. Search everywhere. Search the rooftops. Go!
Red Hood needs to go as well. There we go, it's Talia. There she goes. We wanted justice, she just wanted him dead.
Talia just shot Jacob. He's dead. She took off, but I'm on her tail.
Don't let her get away.
I say we're on her tail. Don't let her get away. She's a lot quicker than we are.
I'm on her tail, but she isn't making this easy.
On her tail, I wouldn't quite say we're actually on her tail. We're following her at a distance. We can't keep up with her by any stretch. And even if we do catch her, she's not really going to tell us why she did it, is she? Really? It's League of Shadow business. She's not going to explain herself. Where's she gone now? Down there, by the looks of things. We got League of Shadows. Oh no, he is behind us. Shadow Assassin. I know we're meant to chase Talia, but she sent someone after us. Gonna take them out while we're at it. Okay. Where's she gone now? Over there. Keep an eye out for any more League of Shadows that come to stop us. Like that one. There they go. Always got to be ready for their attack. Oh god, a little bit of a hit. Send down. Right, where's Talia gone now? Still running. She's not going to stop and explain, surely.
Looks like Talia's heading for Wayne Tower.
Maybe she will stop. Thank you for the like with us, much appreciated. Mr. Return, how are you? Also do us with your grappling or press X before you get there. That's the other thing, I haven't been doing that enough. I know you can jump with your grappling hook, I just forget. I know it tells you as well, that's the worst thing. Wayne Tower it is. But how are you, Mr. Return?
What the hell, Talia? Jacob Kane was coming along peacefully, and you murdered him.
No, we murdered him. The League of Shadows thanks you for your collaboration. Bruce was never this helpful.
You lied to my face about not being in charge. How long have you been planning your takeover? Years?
Decades. I have a clarity of vision that my father lacked. Without him, the League can reach its full potential.
I'm surprised you didn't kill the old man yourself.
I didn't need to.
So now what? Hmm? I don't suppose you and your League will leave quietly.
The Orchard Hotel was just the beginning. Our work in Gotham will serve as a beacon, a warning of what is to come. In a torrent of blood, we will purge corruption from this city, then the world.
So we're now against the League of Shadows instead of the Court of Owls, then?
To make speeches like that. They didn't impress me either.
Then I won't waste your time. I've only let you live this long because you were useful. I did remake you, after all.
Yeah.
I remade myself. And I'm gonna take you down. For Bruce, and for me.
Even Bruce would tell you. Nothing can stop the reckoning that's in motion. Farewell.
Just when we think we've dealt with one enemy, a new one appears. Seems like the League of Shadows is now the new enemy. Okay, watch out for when they reappear. Make sure we dodge as much as we can here. One-on-one, these guys aren't that difficult to defeat. 4-on-1, a little bit harder. Got to be very careful every time they reappear, that's the problem. Well, one should be down now. We need our turret really, don't we? That wasn't the momentum ability I wanted, but that will do for the minute. The more elemental damage we can do to these guys, the better. Right, let's try and get the turret on, shall we? That will help us massively. There we go, one's already down thanks to the turret. Another one down. I think we've still got 2 to go though. I think it's 2 still to go. That reload cost us there, we probably could have took him out if we went for that reload. No, that is all of them.
The police scanner is dying down. Come back to the belfry when you're ready.
Okay. No crime stopped because we did the main story. We haven't really done Red Hood's patrol, so we may still have to go out. We have got a Harley Quinn mission to do as well. Let's see what happens first with the main story, and we'll decide what we do from there. Thanks for the like, much appreciated whoever that was.
Knew we couldn't trust her.
We definitely couldn't trust her, could we?
We were finally gonna bring him in.
And now, she's got everything she needs to start the next phase of her plan.
She'll go after our allies first, to keep us out of the way.
Exactly. That's why I already sent them a warning. Lucius is holding up in a secure location with a small security team. And Montoya's scrambling people she trusts.
It won't be enough. They'll die without our help.
League attacks.
It's already beginning.
All over the city. It's already started.
Trophy achieved, Voiceless.
Our scanners have picked up more traces of Clayface. The details are on the bad computer.
Okay, we haven't...
playing the long game.
we haven't really done a patrol with Red Hood. We've done the main story with him.
We have enough enemies already.
What I think we should do is do the Harley mission while still Red Hood. Do any crimes we find. I know it does say exit the Belfry and patrol Gotham City, his main story, but because we haven't actually done a patrol with him. I kind of think we haven't really used him as we have done everyone else. We generally change after patrol. We'll check if we can upgrade him first. We can get rid of that one because that's no good to us. Melee, that's no good to us either. I would say our Red Hood is actually pretty strong compared to some of the other characters at this point. Nothing's better than what we're using. Nope. And our mods, we're all modded up. Ability-wise, we've got 2 points to spend. What do we want? We don't use concussion mine enough. Critical hit, precise strikes. Aiming time of focus fire is reduced. I don't really use focus fire, I would say. Red Hood arrows inflict increased damage when focused on a single target. We don't do multiplayer, so maybe get both of these to range terror and weak spot damage plus. I think that's enough for him. So yeah, my thinking is we have got the Harley mission we can do. Friends in Need is the main story, but we can go into this one to do Harley Quinn, and we've been doing that with Red Hood all the way through. So if we do that, that will take us out of the Belfry anyway. I'm guessing once we leave the Belfry, we've got to go and help people, would be my guess. Yeah, main stories there, help Dr. Tompkins, help Lucius Fox. So I don't want to do that as Red Hood. We've done main story of Red Hood already. Let's do the Harley, and then after that we'll come back to the Belfry. We'll change to Nightwing, whose turn it is next. I'm leaving Clayface more for someone else. Red Hood and Nightwing have both done Harley Quinn, Mr. Freeze. Maybe Batgirl can do Clayface, or we can use Robin for Clayface, one of them two. But let's do the Harley Quinn mission. And then after that, we'll change to Nightwing and do main story. Just trying to use everyone equally, if that makes sense as well. So last time I went after Harley Quinn, it was a tricky fight underneath the theatre.
There are riots like all over Gotham. Wow. Dr. Q invites all of her Quinners to a wellness party. Wonderful.
Quinn is now Dr. Q.
Or something. That'd flush her out.
Don't understand why his things for his jumper do that in the cutscenes. It's only in the cutscenes that the ties for his jumper make that do that. They head straight forward. It's like someone's put too much starch on them.
Give me a sec. Nightwing, we got something weird down here. We set up some blockades, but who knows how long those will last.
Montoya, Harley's instigating these riots.
The only thing I will say with the side missions to do these characters like Harley Quinn and Mr. Freeze, they don't fit the main story at all. So the position we're in the main story, Montoya wouldn't be talking to us like this.
Let's knock some heads.
Because they've got targets on their backs. It's kind of as if you should leave these either till last or do them very early, which makes no sense. But we'll just try and do things evenly, I think.
I don't care what you have to do. Keep your barricade up.
Rough night.
Aren't they all?
I don't know. I'd say the jury's still out on this one.
There's still no sign of Harley. This is ridiculous. What do soccer moms and yoga dads need to riot for?
Dealer pricing on minivans?
I'm guessing this is going to be a big fight like we had in Mr. Freeze.
I'll have to do a lot of paperwork if you die.
Okay, we've got to reach the centre of the riot. There's something over there. What's that? Memory of Neil Adams. So I just wanted to see what it was before we got too close. Okay,
Nice
this is the
truck.
centre of the riot.
What's that doing here?
We've got to defeat the rioters.
Munchies are one of Rex's side effects?
Oh no! Did we break
Quite a few
them?
of them.
Where's their implant on the fritz?
Is there anyone we can take out
Crashing the truck might have broken the
discreetly already, not by the looks of things?
Fun? Tonight's supposed to be a party. How are we
Can do a silent takedown there. We're only going to get one in, then they're going to be on us. I've got a momentum. Trying to use momentum early. To be fair, Red Hood is quite high powered. A lot of these guys won't be that difficult to defeat. I think he's probably one of our more powerful characters currently. It's only taking a couple of hits to get these guys down, to be fair. I haven't really used his guns yet either. I was waiting for the shield to come in. To be fair, it's actually only the regular people that will be taken down really easily. The actual proper enemies are a little bit harder to take down. Take a few more hits, but they're still not difficult, not really. Right, is the big guy running away? Big guy is running away. Scared him that much, he didn't want to stay around. Right, let's scan the civilian.
Belfry, I've got one of the implants here. Sending you a serial number now.
I wasn't expecting someone like to run away.
The number is assigned to a type of neural implant. It's currently in human trials at Daggett Labs.
That must be what Harley stole from him. What does the implant do?
It stimulates the brain to remove inhibitions. There's a limiter feature, but one could override it.
So it makes otherwise normal people run amok. Great. You have to turn off that signal.
Definitely need to turn off that signal.
Until the implant's signal is disabled, these people are not likely to fear anything.
Okay.
Or anyone.
Shit.
Yeah. So we need to search for this signal. Where... What are these? They're in green, so I think they're the police, aren't they? Yeah, they're friendlies. Can we see the signal? There is... I did see a signal, an antenna there.
How many of them are there?
So could that be something we got to do? Oh, what's this?
The truck is sending out some kind of signal.
Okay. We got to disable the signal.
To a bunch of devices. Some sort of medical
I need you to get to Gotham General, now.
Why, whatever could be the problem, Detective Montoya?
As much as I don't want to admit this, we may need your help here.
Gotham General now needs our help. Are we going into the hospital? There's a helicopter crash on the roof of the hospital. That's not a good sign.
Anything could be happening in here.
Let's head into the hospital. Yeah, the helicopter crash on the roof kind of tells you something's wrong. You wouldn't normally expect to see that. What have we got inside?
I'm outside the damn hospital, Red Hood. We're going to rush in soon.
Get the GCPD to hold their positions, Montoya. Harley's mind-controlling the citizens in there. I can stop her.
Crap.
There's someone over there. Harley devotee.
Debrief later.
They do seem to be dying, though, strangely. EMT's deceased. It's a Harley devotee. Are they dying, or...? I'm not too sure what they're doing. Lots of people have been killed by looks of things. There was a chest over here as well.
This place is huge. How am I going to find Harley?
I see a security center in the hospital blueprints. She should appear on their surveillance cameras.
Right, where's the security center? Do we think it's upstairs? The fact it says Harley on that sign kind of gives us some information, I think. Right, these are Harley devotees. Take these guys down. Still finding security office though.
I told you you're slow.
I love that she's still causing deadhood.
Harley.
You know your problem. You need more fun in your life. So I left you some presents to unwrap. Enjoy.
What are the presents to unwrap? Whoa. That would be the presents then, I'm guessing. Well, that's one down. These guys aren't tough at all though, that's the thing. They're quite easy to take down. Right, more through here as well. In the pharmacy. I think we'll take them out discreetly if we can. Obviously, if we get seen, we'll take them out properly. I don't think it matters too much. We are quite powerful compared to, I'd say, the freaks, to be honest.
It's time to clock out.
The one over there with the knives, though, that would be a decent one to take out discreetly because they're a pain, as they will heal others. We've got 2 left to take out here. May actually do all of this discreetly the way it's looking. Red Hood's actually not too bad at stealth. Just take your time with him, I think, is the big thing. My issue, I think, is pressing the buttons too quickly sometimes. Obviously lets us down and makes us make mistakes. But other than that, it's not too bad. Right, I think we're heading this way. That's where are we heading? Find the security office. Is there a door we can go through here? No. It does say exit, that's blocked off. Right, this door. I don't know if this is the way, I don't think that's the way we came in, is it? Don't think it is. No, there's enemies in here, so definitely not the way we came in.
No one messes with Gotham.
Have you met my
They're down.
friends? I freed them. Way more fun now.
Friends, you're treating these people like lab rats. You're even killing them.
Your stupid town killed them. Whatever. You'll see him when you get to the party.
We'll see him when we get to the party. Okay, I think this way's a dead end. Oh no, we can go up actually. Still trying to find the security office somewhere.
Somebody help us, please! Quiet! God damn it. They have hostages.
They've got hostages. Okay, this could be tricky. Avoid taking damage. Okay, we should be alright with that. Don't think we're going to get many silent takedowns. But we'll try one at least. Give us that little bit of advantage. We'll try and get the bonus. If we take damage, we take damage, but we'll do our best not to. It's always nice to get the bonuses. I would say we're quite a bit stronger than these guys with Red Hood, so it should be a bit easier to get the bonus. It's all going to depend on the big guy. It will break his shield, it's not too bad. And we are scaring him as well, so the first time I've seen the big guys get scared, to be honest. Maybe I need to... kind of don't use momentum abilities enough, but I know I'm not. But sometimes it's just easy just to attack. Okay, let's keep going. Exit the chapel.
The security office should be on the other side of the chapel.
You're making me wait, Deadhood. The bats would not be impressed.
The bats would not be impressed.
I think he'd understand.
There's a chest up there. Let's grab the chest over here.
What the hell was that?
finishing up the decor. Oh, you're gonna be real excited.
I don't think excited is the right word. And she hung up on me.
Of course she hung up. It's Harley. Okay. Defeat the freaks. Could have probably been discreet, to be fair. I kind of started firing without thinking about it there. Yeah, we're definitely a lot more powerful with Red Hood than we are most other characters. It's a nice way to finish them off. There are more coming through there. Would have kept firing if we didn't need to reload, to be fair. Another one down.
I won't be so nice next time.
Okay. Is anything that way, just in case? What's that there? Keyboard. So that's the security office, I think. Don't know why I keep pressing that. Right, we've got security feed. Now we can find Harley. Where's she going to be? Thanks for the like, much appreciated. There she is. Level 3. Or L3. It could be a ward number, maybe.
Got it. L3. Coming for you, Harley.
Now, will we fight Harley one-on-one, or is it going to be a lot more to it, I wonder? Harley and her music, eh? He's actually humming it.
I don't even like this song.
Red Hood is humming the same song.
You ain't ready for this.
Right, it's the freaks. Let's deal with these guys. That's an explosive in the middle there, isn't it? Right, I'll put the drone down. Drone's doing the actual business there. That drone took a few of them out for us there. Right, big guy's left. Deal with him. Although there's not much health left, but big guy down as well. Red Hood is just too powerful at this point. And we haven't done anything different to the others. We've just leveled him and increased his gear as and when we can. But he does seem a lot more powerful than everyone else. Anything to pick up before we head in? Don't think so. Nice silent ambush there. Might as well do a few silent ones if we can. It does make life a little bit easier. Not that it's difficult at the minute.
Take a nap.
Right, there's 3 more in there. 1 including big guy, and then 2 singing and dancing amongst themselves. We may get seen pretty quickly here, but it doesn't really matter. Although we are scaring people by taking people down, so that does help us as well. Dodge the big guy. Him down. Big guy's down as well. Is there anything to pick up? Yes, chest over here. Okay, through the door. This must be the party. In the cafeteria of all places. You always have a party in the cafeteria, don't you? There's nowhere else you can have one. Right, I'm expecting trouble.
Something ain't right.
Okay, well, like I say, we'll do a few silent ones just to make things a little bit easier. We do need 5 for the bonus, so actually we better try and do 5 if we can. So it's nice to get the bonuses as we go. What else have we got here? There's no guy over there. We need to get behind him to get a silent takedown done. Or we can go actually up and over. Very similar to the Batman Arkham games, from what I remember, where you could go quite high and use that to your advantage when taking people down. We will do the Batman Arkham games on the channel at some point, because I would love to do them. I've been saying, love to do them on the channel at some point. We're just going to wait till we add them to the vote, and also that I can actually buy them, because at the minute I can get 1 for free via PlayStation Plus. And the first one you can't buy on PlayStation Store unless you buy the trilogy as a whole. So we will be doing the trilogy of Batman on the channel at some point in the future. Right, let's use some of our momentum abilities, I think. Although that one did get interrupted. I don't know what the purple is, but I think they're enhanced themselves. Right, we haven't used this ability properly yet, I don't think. Although that didn't work too badly. Because I haven't really read what each ability does. I've just been using them when we can. Probably should read a bit more about what each one does. Need to stop this person healing people. And it's just a big guy to deal with. Oh, take a few hits there. Right, she's down. It's a big guy left. 1-on-1. You ready, big guy? That's waiting for me, I think. I attacked just as he attacked at the same time there. Trying to break his shield. Right, that should be a shield break. Yes, it is. He's getting the shield back quite quickly after we get the shield break, to be fair. I didn't get many hits here before. Come on, big guy. Got me there. Come on. There he is. Big guy's down. Right, is there anything to pick up? Just checking before we go too far. Don't think there is anything to pick up or look at in here. You never know when there's going to be a chest around that you miss, that's the thing.
Just like in the movies.
The way to do it. Okay. There's Harley. Is it going to be 1-on-1, or is she going to have a load of freaks to take us on as well? That's the question.
That's how you're controlling them. Hand it over.
Nuh-uh. My turn.
That's enough games, Harley.
As if. This has been in the works since Blackgate. Welcome to my party!
Your party sucks. There's not even cake.
He's got a point. No party without food.
That's because I haven't lit a candle! No.
Well, she's got a hammer. Now we need to beat her. I'm guessing it's going to be very similar to how we took on Mr. Freeze. I would guess. So we're going to work out what her moveset is best way of attacking her. Mr. Freeze distance was our friend. I've got a feeling this is going to be very similar. Whoa.
No need to be that far away.
There isn't reasonably far away. You've got a hammer in your hand. You keep hitting us with. You can make them explosions explode themselves. And let's put that on the floor. That will help us. A few hits in though. Try to put another drone down. Did do some damage with the drone actually. Why don't we do it now? Trying to be a bit closer to not just use distance, but I think actually I've got no momentum, have I? That's why I can't do momentum moves. I'm trying to do momentum without looking how much I've got in the bar. Right, we've got to stay away from that. We are getting hits in, but it's all distance, which isn't too bad for Red Hood. He is good at distance when his guns are reloaded. Try not to get hit by that hammer. The worst thing is I know he's stronger melee-wise. That's the hardest thing.
Why don't you come a bit closer?
Caught us there. Tried to do an ability there and got hit in them trying to do it. I think it is going to be distance again. Pretty much like Mr. Freeze was, which is a bit basic, I suppose. Thanks for the like, that was much appreciated. Got her to get electrocuted there, that will help us. Actually, we've got some more bombs down. It's the swinging hammer that obviously is the problem if we get too close. Okay, on to the next part then. What's going to change? There's all the people with the chips implanted that she's controlling. I'm guessing that's what's going to change. More devotees in. It's not just her to worry about. To be honest, the devotees are pretty quick to take down. Maybe we're not taking them down. She's killing them herself.
Make sure to keep him here.
What do you mean by? Alright, it's the devotees' time to take them out. They're generally quite quick to take out, unless they're suddenly stronger than they were previously. They're definitely not stronger than they were previously. Only like 3 hits per devotee, to be fair. If he's enjoying hitting normal people, because that's what they essentially are. There we go. She's now electrified her hammer though. That's definitely new. With extras. Okay, we have got momentum on our side, so let's put a drone down. They'll go to attack the drone. It should take out the majority of devotees, hopefully. Keep Harley busy as well. Okay, there's one devotee, and there's more incoming now. Got to watch out for Harley's attacks while trying to deal with his devotees at the same time. Obviously Harley's been attacking the devotees as well. Got another drone down. I'll focus the attacks on that for a minute, for Harley especially. There we go. On to the next stage, whatever that one is. We got her controller, which is what we wanted. Mind control is now over.
What the hell did I do?
Just get out. Start running.
Last call. Party's over.
Now I think we should be one-on-one, unless she's got any more freaks on her side. Thanks for the like, brother. Much appreciated. It's not over till she says it, so we're back to just us and Harley. And she's shielded now. Okay, there goes our attacking from distance. She's shielded. Although she wasn't there. We are getting some attacks in, but I don't. We tried distance a minute ago and she shielded it. Just trying to dodge all of her attacks. And there's her bombs again. I'm trying to get the attacks in and she just hits me first. Right, there's a few in there. No, they're shielded again. I think it's a certain time to do them, but she's not going to be shielded. Although we can get a few hits in melee-wise now, although she's dodging them now. Yeah, she wasn't shielded then, so it's only when she does a certain thing with her hammer that she's shielded from our distant range attack. I missed her there. She got out of the way of the melee. She's very quick to dodge, isn't she? Out for her bombs. And she'll throw there. There she did. Now she's blocking them. A few hits in though. We are getting a few hits in. Just timing our attacks. Oh, got caught there. That wasn't good. Yeah, we definitely got caught there. I think her bombs caught us as well, which wasn't helpful. I haven't got many health left actually. Looking at that. Reload your guns, come on. He needs to reload, he keeps running out of ammo. That was nice here to knock her down. Go on, reload. Thank you. Now he's reloaded. It's so quick. We're doing okay against her, but she's very quick. Avoided the bombs at least. We get to see the real Harley Quinn, do we?
Gotta be faster.
Yeah, it's gotta be faster. It's so quick. Right, she'll block any range attack there. We can only attack at certain times to really do any damage. We're blocked now, we need to reload as well. We're getting more range attacks in now. Got a little bit of a hit in there.
Pick it up. Not fast enough.
Got another little hit him. He reloaded yet? Come on then, Harley. Let's get the drone down. To risk a hit there by getting that drone in. But at least it'll do damage to her while we're still fighting. There we go.
You must have cheated. The bats definitely would have figured out where I was faster.
Looks like Harley's heading back to Blackgate.
And he would have personally taken me back to Blackgate.
Like a gentleman.
Yeah, we both know I'm not a gentleman.
But I think you're getting the hang of taking criminals off the street and stuff.
Thanks.
I got dozens in holding and a triage nurse who hates me. I'm just gonna blame you, cool?
Isn't that what you always do?
Don't be a smartass. I'm gonna be dealing with this headache for weeks.
So these side missions against these different characters, Mr. Freeze, Harley Quinn, and Clayface, what people on that side of things, do not fit with the main story.
Damn it.
I wonder if it's better to do these at the end of the main story, depending on the ending
You
of the
tell
story,
anyone
to be
about
fair.
this clown girl, I'll gag you.
But I kind of feel like they should either be done early or left till last, just because it doesn't fit the actual main story and how that is currently. Universal Health Scare Trophy achieved. 71 enemies defeated in taking on Harley there. Okay. Red Hood is done. His patrol is finished. We have got a conversation piece with him. Our next character we're going to change to is Nightwing as we carry on our process of changing.
Revealed her plan.
What they're talking about we've heard before, so that's fine. Let's do the conversation piece and then we'll swap to Nightwing and then we'll do the main story with him. We've got about half an hour of the stream left. So in half an hour we should be able to get some more of the main story done at least. But let's see what this conversation piece with Red Hood is going to be.
Check it, Tim. I'm opening this can, and everyone isn't covered with tomatoes.
Ha ha. It wasn't my fault.
Hey, the sauce still turned out great.
Yeah, we all ate it.
Jason, chop chop. Someone needs to get on those onions.
You can't have a sauce without onions.
He's definitely a bit of a loner, isn't he? But they're trying to include him in the group dynamic. Thanks for the like, it's much appreciated.
I've got an idea. You'll love it.
And extra garlic, please.
Now you're talking.
Each one of those is kind of giving us more insights into how the group dynamic is changing and getting better. Okay. Nightwing's turn. That's this one over here. His power is quite low actually compared to Red Hood, but he is a different style. Okay, we've got anything in here to do? We've got a story piece for him first. We'll do the story piece. We'll do equipment and then we'll head out on patrol. Good morning, Kathy. How are you? You're up early. So how are you today? It is still morning for us. We've got another half an hour to afternoon.
All right, I put up with this for an hour. You wanted to talk. So talk.
Oh, we can do this another time. Got a shower.
Is it about Bruce?
What? Makes you think that?
I know everything about you, Dick Grayson. You love...
I'm not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. We've now got a date for the
when I broke up with you.
spinal injections, although we've been told it could change.
Your own ass in the mirror
But
every
we have a
chance you
date
get.
currently in a couple of weeks' time. And to
But
be honest,
mostly I know that you keep not looking
I'm
at that
booking it.
suit.
I really don't want to have it done. I haven't got a choice. We've got to have it done. But I'm worried about it.
Pretty sure I broke up with you.
You know what?
I didn't know that. So Dick and Barbara used to be a couple.
Yes. It's about Bruce. We fought. Before I went to Bloodhaven. He told me never to take the mask up. Not like him. Babs, it's taking everything I have not to screw this up. Everything he built. is in my hands.
You don't have to do it alone, dumbass. Why do you think Bruce trained all of us?
He feels like he's got to take on the mantle of Batman, doesn't he?
Smart you are. Okay, this is gross. You are really sweaty.
Hey!
Okay, so we're going to do his upgrades now and then head out on patrol. Like I said, we've got about 25 minutes left. We'll try and get the main story bit, next main story bit done if we can. So, on our loadout, let's have a look. We've got stuff that's a lot better. League Basic Suit or the Counter Talon Suit. This may change once we do crafting, but we've always put the best stuff on first. I think we'll go League. The defense is better for that one, so we'll do that. Dismantle. We'll do mods afterwards. In fact, we'll do mod now. We've got it. What do we got? They're both the same, so we'll just stick that one on. I'm not really looking at what everything does. I'm just putting the best stuff on us. Do we go for elemental build up or conditional stats? I think we'll do that one, to be fair. We'll see what that works. We'll leave the other 305. I'm not going to dismantle that one just because it's the same level currently. As I say, this could change when we go crafting. We better do the mod though, to be fair. What have we got mod-wise? That's an epic upgrade. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll see what his power is come to the end of this. I think it's going to be quite high. That's increased that massively. Got the best one there. So currently our power is 1,402. Have we got a better suit from crafting? Better melee? No. Ranged? Yes. Although we take damage goes down. Level and power go up, but damage and elemental effect build up go down. I think we'll keep as we've got, to be fair. I missed something, didn't I? Missed a mod on this one. I knew I'd missed one. Let's do elemental build up. That's up to 74, and we'll check abilities as well. So we've only got one ability of his left to unlock in the Knighthood abilities, which is this one. So that's that. Trophy achieved, a worthy successor. Now, what are we looking at in terms of next upgrade? Marks enemy, increasing Nightwing's allies damage. Nightwing bounces off an enemy following an arrow to propel himself into the air. We do that 3 times. I'll have to try that out. So we're heading out. I think that we are ready to go. There's nothing else in here to do. Let's head out on patrol. And as I say, we've got about 20 minutes left now. We'll do the main story. There's 3 of them, I think, on the map as it is to do with the main story. And then from there, hopefully we'll get them done today. We are back tomorrow morning with more Gotham Knights. So we've got plenty of time. And we are also live this evening on Mars Morales, the new game Plus.
We have a problem.
As we look to aim for the platinum.
After some of our key allies. Somehow she knows who's friendly. They need help quickly.
Give me their last known locations.
Already done.
Okay. Contacts unavailable. Contacts will be unable to communicate with you if they're in danger. Save contacts from attackers to make them available. So we need to find all the places that our contacts are in trouble and save them. There's these 3 here. So we've got 1 here. League of Shadows assassins are targeting Dr. Tompkins. That's our first one to go to. Let's see if we can help Dr. Tompkins first. So I'm trying to remember what Nightwing's R2 ability is. This is Glider, isn't it? See if we can use his glider a little bit. We haven't really utilised it as much as I thought we would. There we go.
She locked herself in her ambulance, but it will not protect her for long.
Right, she locked herself in her ambulance. We know the League of Shadows are there. That's what we've got to deal with. Jump off. Okay. There's only 1 enemy? Sure there's more than 1 here. No, there is more than one. Although that one's down in one. That's a nice attack. Alright, we've got to watch out for these guys. These guys are going to be tough. They're not going to be quick and easy to take out just because they can disappear and reappear whenever they want. We've also got to protect that doorway. Can't allow that... Ooh, took a hit. That's a big hit there. Can't allow that doorway to drop percentage-wise. Oh, okay, they're getting that. They're not doing much damage. Our defense, I think, is quite good. Which is why I don't think they're doing too much damage to us, to be fair, when they hit. Don't want to rely on that. Wouldn't say we're doing a massive amount of damage to them either. Right, we have good abilities to use, and I think we should. Where are they now? Don't think we've hit anyone with that. Watch out for the explosion. We are taking a few attacks, but that's to be expected, I think. These are not going to be easy enemies to take out, that's the problem. Although, to be fair, Nightwing, his health isn't dropping whenever we take a hit. And then it's also auto-recovering, so that's going to help us massively with him. Then you've got one assassin down here. I think we've nearly got one down. It's a good block there. Big guy's nearly down as well, to be fair. Right, that's one down. We've got to get rid of some of these assassins, but there's still 4 on our backs. We can get rid of one, that will help massively. In fact, we freeze them does help. Okay, one left. No, there's more than one left. I thought there's only one left, but no. Right, they're down. We can freeze them as well, which is what we can do from range. Does help a lot. That's gone. They'll be back in a second, I'm sure. There we go. We have saved Dr. Montoya. Dr. Tompkins, sorry. Do we need to talk to her? Yeah, we do.
Happy you made it out of there, Dr. Tompkins.
If I can survive the freaks, I can survive this too.
You're tough as nails. Even so, it might be wise to lie low for a while.
One of our allies saved.
I'm not hiding. There are people out there who need help. I'm not going to let some idiots with swords scare me off.
Idiots with swords. That's not quite what I'd say they are.
Don't hesitate to call.
Will do. Thanks.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't call the League of Shadows idiots with swords, personally.
Belfry, help Jada with our League problem. Guess they wanted to cover all their bases.
Jada's tough. I'm sure she'd have been fine, one way or another.
Okay, where are we heading next? The next person who's in trouble is over here. Lucius Fox is now in trouble. That's the one we're heading to next. We are a little bit away from him. Let's go down and pike him. Get to him a bit quicker. I am conscious of time for the rest of it. We've only got 15 minutes left, so I'm trying to get as much done as we can. We still made the decision about Platinum yet because we don't know what all the trophies are. We don't look at trophies until after we've finished the main story, so we'll make that decision probably tomorrow, because it does seem like we are getting to the end of the story.
It's Lucius. The League of Shadows tried to kidnap me. I got away, but the bastards killed my security team.
Hold on, I'll be right there.
I activated my shield to keep them at bay, but I don't know how long it'll...
Well, it's nice to take down the League of Shadows discreetly, to be fair. That does make life a little bit easier for us. Right, what about this? That's done some damage there. That's one down already. They do know we're here now, admittedly. We took one down at least. Or two, in fact. And one of them was a big guy with a gun, so... That's helped actually taking one completely down there. His ranged weapon now freezing is actually making a massive difference, I feel, in terms of how much damage we're doing to people.
You ready?
And the fact he's self-healing has made a massive difference as well. It's making life a little bit easier with him. Where did you come from? Right, them down. How many are left? What do we got?
For special treatment. I got moves for all of you.
Any more for any more? They're so quick, aren't they? No matter what you do, they are just very quick. Missed. Trying to use momentum moves when we can. I always forget to use them, that's the problem. So I'm trying to use them a little bit more, but I think my timing is definitely off when I do use them. Although that one worked well. Snub one down. Perfect evades, I think we just got the... We've got to stop the hack. I've just noticed we're actually meant to be stopping the hack. I've only just noticed they were hacking into something. Go down to 50%. I didn't realise that at the time. I was focused more on just defeating them. Although currently, if it's just these two left, that hack shouldn't carry on. One down there. I think we've got one left to take down, whether they reappear. There they are. Oh no, there's more. Not over yet. Still more incoming. Trying to get our barrels done. There we go. Nice explosion. That will help. That's a big guy down. I was doing damage to us, I knew that would, but also helped take them down as well. We didn't get the bonus for the momentum attacks, but we did actually help Lucius Fox.
Thank you. I thought I was a goner for a second there.
Glad you're okay. Do you need me to stick around?
I'll be fine. I called Fox Tech. Another team should be here soon. Then I'll have some phone calls to make. If I'd known what would happen.
Don't worry, Lucius. We'll stop them.
Good.
Okay, that's Lucius Fox saved.
Is it over already?
We have still got one more to do.
I'm sure more people need your help.
They do. So our next one, and I think it's the final one, is actually over here. Detective Montoya. Now, my concern is we've got 10 minutes. I don't know what happens after this. I'm hoping it wants us to go back to the Belfry, because that way we can stop rather than to extend the stream massively. We shall see. Let's go and help Detective Montoya first. Another big fight against the League of Shadows.
Your ninja-looking friends have us pinned on the roof at Major Crimes. We need help.
Stay in position. I'll be right there.
Okay, they're over here. We've got 4 officers we need to help. These are friendlies. And there's the League. We've got to protect these police officers as much as we can here. Keeping on the health for the police officers as well whilst defending them. If it starts dropping dramatically, we've got to find that officer, I think. Definitely helps when you freeze them. It takes a lot of health down when you freeze them. And the police are fighting as well, so that's something. Okay, that's nearly one down. That is one down. Mental. Ah, she dodged. Dodged just as I attacked with momentum there. One nearly down. There we go, that one's down. 2 down, 2 to go. This was the new ability we could do where we could actually move more than once when we jump to do an aerial attack. That's a big hit. That's also a big hit though as well. Freezing should do a decent amount of damage there. That's 1 down, we've got 1 left, we can freeze him. We know that does quite a bit of damage. And we should get a bonus, there we go. That is all 4 down.
With our allies out of harm's way, I think perhaps you should return to the Belfry.
We've protected all our friends. I was hoping it meant we had to go back to the Belfry, because
I can't believe a vigilante jumped in to help me.
it will also give us a save point. Speak to the police officer. Detective Montoya.
You are okay, right?
What the hell was that about? I thought Jacob's death was supposed to end this gang war. Now they're coming after us?
With all you've done for us, I'm not surprised you were on their list.
Well, if you have any idea how to stop this, you better do it quick.
As quick as the Flash.
Good.
A little bit of a name drop with the Flash there.
Kane will want to debrief on this mess.
Great. I'll handle the assassins. You take the commissioner.
Okay. So, what is left to do? It does say main mission, return to the Belfry. Now, that will give us some story, so we'll do that. That will also give us a save point, and then we'll probably be out of time. But let's go and see what happens once we're back in the Belfry. There was only 3 crimes to stop anyway, and that was helping our friends and our allies. So, we've done what we needed to do. I don't know if Nightwing, if we class it as Nightwing's patrol over or not. That's the only thing. We'll have a look at it and make a decision in a minute.
I've scoured all of my networks. No sign of Talia anywhere.
The League is still in Gotham. She's here. We just have to find her.
Goddamn ninjas. So... this is weird.
Weird like undead talents coming back to life, or weird like... how do I keep losing this freaking game?
Weird, like there was this reroute situation that I was tracking. But then there were fluctuations, and now... I think I found Talia.
What were you tracking?
At first it looked like nothing, but now...
Whoa. That's a lot of power that's been siphoned. Not necessarily definitive, except...
Except?
The power was diverted... here.
What do they need the power for?
Isn't Arkham empty? Like, you know...
He needs to not use as much starch in his jumper, I think.
And with our missing ninja friend...
Here. She's only been there for a few weeks. Maybe it won't be too bad.
Or, this is a trap. She's too good to just let us find her.
But we have a lead.
We do have a lead.
Yeah.
Talia wasn't here just to mess with us. She's got something else up her sleeve.
Well, guess it's time to go back to that asbestos-encrusted shithole.
So, I wonder if that's the final main story mission, taking on Talia one last time.
I added new intel to the board.
The main story is to leave, we knew that. There are some premeditated crimes now on the map, which would be a proper patrol for Nightwing. Let's just check if we've got any new gear to add. Nothing better than what we're using. Although I think it's... the reason that our gear is so high on our loadout, as our power is 1,692, is because of the mod chips. I think that's why it is so high sometimes. We have got an ability point to spend. The only thing we can afford is Nightwing's momentum gain, so let's build that back up. That will give us another 15%. But I think that's going to be it for today. We're going to be out of time. Talia al Ghul is at the Arkham Asylum. I think we'll head there tomorrow morning when we're back with Gotham Knights with Nightwing. We'll continue his patrol tomorrow. We have got Clayface to go and do more with as well at some point. And obviously we got On Thin Ice to finish off as well. It looks like we have finished Harley Quinn. That is complete. It is just the other two to do. We'll probably leave them now until the end of the game, I would guess. We've got a couple of premeditated crimes to do as well. There's also a Jason story. So Nightwing's story, we haven't had that with him before, and we've got to reach Bruce's grave. So we'll probably tomorrow morning when we're back live with Gotham Knights, we'll do the 3 premeditated crimes. We might grab these XP on the way. We'll do his story, and then we'll head to Arkham Asylum to face Talia. But unfortunately, that will be tomorrow morning. We're out of time for this morning. We are back this evening with Miles Morales, New Game Plus, as we continue our journey for the Platinum in Miles Morales. But that is this evening, and as I say, Gotham Knights back tomorrow morning, same time as today, and it'll be another 3.5 hours stream as well tomorrow. Thank you all very much for joining us today. It's been another incredible stream. If you are enjoying the channel, the content, or the streams, do drop a subscribe and ring the bell to not miss an upload. I hate saying that, but I know I've been told so many times I need to say it more. I do hate saying it, admittedly. But thank you all very much. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. As I say, we're back this evening with Miles Morales New Game Plus, and tomorrow morning with more Gotham Knights. Enjoy the rest of your day, your morning, afternoon, or evening, and we'll see you all soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.